Blog Talk Radio.
Fat Joe, Black Ron,
Mr. F to the A-B.
MTG,
I'm looking for a new addition, a hottie or two, and try to see a few positions a body could do. To do the fishing, the Maserati will do. If you a Christian, you can rock the Jesus medallion. I'm with them all, but these ain't Italian. Just the street fam, only reason we styling. It's cause we cooler than the breeze by the islands. No wonder these skeezers is wildin'. Holla back.
Now let me set it off in the right way. You got a banging booty and a tight waist. I've been a fan since I met you in the lobby, and hopefully you end up over my place.
I can't believe I never saw you coming over until you put your pretty hand up on my shoulder. I wanna touch, I wanna kiss, I wanna hold you. Yeah, I really wanna get you hot tonight. Come on. So tell me what I gotta do to get the hook up in the future. Baby, you choose the night, whatever you like, and I'ma pick you up on time.
And it's cool if you don't want to, but you be a fool if you don't want to. Because I guarantee that if you with me, you're gonna be feeling how you're supposed to be.
Girl, give me your number, give me your number, give it to me. Forget it, here go my number. Here you go. Forget it, you don't need my number. No, you don't. Because we're gonna get hot tonight. Ooh, girl, give me your number, give it to me. Forget it, here go my number. Here you go. Forget it, you don't need my number. No, you don't. Because we're gonna get hot tonight.
Baby girl, if I say you should try it my way, we can hit the highway. I'll show you how I play. Without the rules and the limitations, you can see that these fools are just imitations. And I'm too cool for the women chasing. I don't use money or jewels for intimidation. Girl, I've been schooled on a woman's patience. Get them wet like the pools that the swimmers racing. Say the new number for a newcomer. I'm in a new Hummer, the color of cucumbers. And I do numbers just like Mike, anyone. Tyson, Jordan, Jackson, X1. It's the man hotter than Nevada. If I say I got it, then I got it. Yeah,
baby girl, I put the D in it. And I need more than 60 seconds. I ain't hold. Give me 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, finish. Not without something on my head like an NYC fitted. Make it my house. Put the key in it. Redecorate your walls. Banging the best of the dog. You got that workout shape. You must have been using Kanye workout tape. The way you get your dip on and your Gucci slip-ons make me wanna sleep in it, then hit it in the morning. Beat it and get a yawn and feed it and get it going. And my girl on the way. I'm cleaning like Showman. Now that's French charming. Sneaker past the doorman and not one stain on my G-Unit garments. Off the right, she gon' tell a friend. He hang around Snoop and Dre and dry that G5 Benz. Don't oh man, but I got the Cartier wristwear with the yellow gold band. I'm not what you used to, but you gotta like him. Cause when Bobby left the group, he was pooping in diapers. Now we 20 plus, Bentley coupe with the driver. And he keep it so gangsta that they moving in Rikers. Rap, I'm used to moving that white stuff. And we watch money like Martha Stewart. Both who gon' indict us. Got a call from Hov, time to get the rims kitted. If he mentions 6 figures, I do it like Big did it. Anything less than that, I make a mess with rap. Then clean up behind myself, now invest in that. Cause the West Coast cats get honorable mention. You heard of G-Unit, right? I'm the new addition. Like Ronnie, Johnny, Ricky and Mike, Graphone, Compton, breed bad boys like Puff Combs.
We're back, but then again we never left. So hot these days, call me Caress David. New York, we bout to say this. Hit after hit, this get contagious. Now I don't want to talk to these haters, especially if it's not involving no papers. Anyways, let's get back to the regular sketch, mommy. How you like living life on the edge? I'm talking Malibu, the side of the mountains. And that's not water, that's crystal in them fountains. My domain hundreds, that dairy, them thousands. And that's the copper landing on top of the house, man. It sounds like an any heartbreak to me. I tell you what, you need a man with sensitivity. Please, put on your red dress, pump some BBD. It's crack, matter of fact, sing it for me, listen.
And if you say you don't like it my way, we can do it your way. Any way is okay. And if you say you don't like it my way, we can do it any way that you like it, babe. Tell me what I gotta do to get the hook up in the future. You choose the night, whatever you like, and I'ma pick you up on time.
And it's cool if you don't want to, but you're a fool if you don't want to. Cause I guarantee that if you're with me, we gonna have a good time tonight.
Damn, mommy, nice and delicate. Remind me of Shay from Connecticut. Well, that chick from Providence, Texas, schemed all night and made off of my necklace.
Come on, boo, take a stroll with me. All you gotta do is keep it ice cold with me. Better yet, you can pose with me. You a gift from God, it should be rocking your rosary. Stand right here, close to me. Look at me, who gon' stop me? You about to be the queen of Gotham. I pitch game to women like Roger Clemens. But nowadays you get the guard just Simmons. Got played out before the bling, before the ring, and the home cooked meal fit for kings. Two against me or with me, mommy. Then there's Cipriani, park right behind me.
Come and get this, keep it missing. Got me hitting it from the back, getting hugs and kisses. Television, photo vision, we be off in the surf. Got me peeling baby down to a lip turn purple. Cell phone to a pager, got you feeling major. Just wanna be, now you trying to save her. Full blown cake, when you think I'm a chaser. I beat it down twice, something holler at you later. President child, a grown child. Got you waving your legs like you're moving the crowd. It's the boy who's proud, big enough to feel a guy. Heard your homegirl, gave me that slap. New edition of A-Town, straight G's up style. Don't be acting bougie, gonna chill for a little while. Big pimp lyrics to make big and small smile. You know the young pipe, lay you down just like that.
I'm about to take it to the spot tonight. You acting like you got shot tonight. Look, I'ma knock your lights out like a box of mice. Throw in the towel, baby, stop the fight. MJG, pimp type, rock the mic. Operate on the shoulder like a Dr. Mike. Open up, baby, give me all you got tonight. Cause ain't nobody since your mama really rock you right. I'm gonna take off my shoes and my socks tonight. And I don't think you really wanna stop me, right? Tell your boyfriend, let you off the lock tonight. Tell your girlfriend, don't block tonight. It ain't really that serious, but watch the hype. Build up amongst your friends and watch your life. And if your nosy ass friends wanna shock tonight, I'ma make all them get hot tonight. Come on.
Can we break it down? Can we break it down? Can we break it down? Cause we're gonna get hot tonight. So get your hands up. Seen a lot of shorties in the club tonight. But you the only shorty I'ma love tonight. The one and only woman that I'm thinking of. So come on over here, let me show you some love. Girl, I wanna get you real hot tonight. See if I can love you non-stop tonight. Wanna make you feel like you feel alright. We're gonna get hot tonight. Let me say, ooh, baby, alright, yeah, and keep it hot for you. And I wanna say, keep it hot for you.
New shit.
This shit is vibe. Yeah. What type of sin is that? How you get your hips and your waist like that? Girl, I ain't one of guys, but I had no idea it could taste like that. Like cinnamon water mixed with marijuana, caramel and honey, appleberry nana. Got that cinnamon water mixed with marijuana, caramel and honey, appleberry nana. What type of sin is that? All up in your hips and your waist like that. Never been the one to guess, but I had no idea it could taste like that. You my one desire, yeah. You my one desire, yeah. Plus your kitty that fire, so I'ma keep it in designer. Instead of trying to keep shit quiet, yeah. I've been on the side chick diet, yeah. What I need them for when I got you? They don't got mental, so I'm like, Tell me, what type of sin is that? How you get your hips and your waist like that? Girl, I ain't one of guys, but I had no idea it could taste like that. Like cinnamon water, mixed with marijuana, caramel and honey, appleberry nana. Got that cinnamon water, mixed with marijuana, caramel and honey, appleberry nana. What type of sin is that? All up in your hips and your waist like that. Never been the one to guess, but I had no idea it could taste like that. Hold on, wait, stop. I want it in the morning, you need it in the evening. I love when you start moaning, lick you before I beat it. When we finish, still need more, yeah. Girl, you got that euphoria. You got it. Can you tell me what type of sin is that?
like that. Girl, I ain't want a guy, but I had no idea it could taste like that. Like cinnamon water, mixed with marijuana, caramel and honey, appleberry nana. Got that cinnamon water, mixed with marijuana, caramel and honey, appleberry nana. What type of sin is that? All up in your hips and your waist like that. Never been the one to get, but I had no idea it could taste like that. Tell me how, Sway, how, Sway, 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 yeah, study swing my way.
Love with love. A ticking time bomb detonated. The explosion was incubated somewhere over the Pacific. Even throughout the Atlantic, a shell shock of emotion. The shards and shrapnel lodged in and logged conclusions. Not just any conclusions, but the kind that we as men don't talk about. But today is the day we will talk about it. Today is the day we will get down with it. See, my inspiration factory is filled with glory and remnants of grace and mercy. My hurt locker is riddled with battle scars. But then my epiphany got the spotlight of the stars. I can't help but see new visions every day. The breath of God breathed into my lungs, and dare I say that my Neo Soul Cafe has a different tea drip today. Somewhere in my mind, the poetry madness just grips me. And I have to write about my experience, see. The four walls close me in, and I hyperventilate as the word uttered. I look deep within myself to see if I can be hurt. 'Cause this man of steel dusted off the dirt. My steel skeleton can keep me invincible, but my internal organ is no longer replaceable, locked up like a caged animal. Is my heart losing stamina? I just want to feel it again. I want to embrace it again. Why does it escape me so? Where is the illusion I know? A hopeless romantic putting on a single glove. All because I'm in love with love. From the mind of Poetic.
Good evening. Welcome to Epiphany Radio, the For Real Entertainment Network, where tonight we're doing Let's Talk About It, where we do date night differently. I am your host, Van Meadows, a.k.a. Poetic. The dial-in number is 319-527-6300, and press 1 to talk about it. Tonight's topic, interracial dating. Tell me how you really feel about it. In today's time, is it still acceptable? Do you even care, or is it harder? What say you? Our illustrious CEO Forrealdapoet, a.k.a. Larry Maddox, invites you to come through and take your socks off. Baby. Welcome again. If you're listening in online, please don't let us have all the conversations ourselves. Dial in so we can talk about it. So, what say you? That last track was yours truly, produced by Forrealdapoet in the Neck Bones and Macaroni Track Factory. The piece is titled In Love with Love. So, what say you? What do you think? Interracial dating. How do you really feel about it? First caller on the mic, we have my brother, Stan Phillips. Hey, my brother. How you feeling?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Oh, man, I'm doing phenomenal. Another work week come to a close. I get to hang out with some of the best poets in the land on Let's Talk About It. I get to hear from different perspectives on these topics. And ironically, my brother, we already told you on the Hurt Locker, man, you belong to us now. You know, we keeping you. We're not throwing you back.
I hear you.
So how you feeling, my brother?
Oh, I'm feeling great now. I'm in my new little place here. Haven't got my Wi-Fi and internet and stuff started yet, but I've still got my not-so-smartphone, and I can still get out there.
I know that's right. The not-so-smartphone. That's a perfect title for him, Stan. Perfect title for him. Congratulations on getting into your new pad, your new crib, man.
Yeah, it's nice. Peaceful, quiet.
And congratulations. Let me congratulate you and your wonderful co-host Murder She Wrote on the Hurt Locker. Man, that show has changed the dynamic of the way that we view poetry, dealing with the pain and you know. And I was honored to be a guest on your show this past Tuesday, man. And what a powerful show it was. Powerful.
Oh, yeah. That show, that one went way off. That thing, everybody was coming from every direction on that thing. That was great.
Yeah, yes, sir. That was awesome. It was so great to hear. So great to hear. Now, my brother, interracial dating in today's society today, how do you really feel about it?
I don't even understand why it would even be considered an issue in today's society. I understand that there are still those who will find a negative. I understand that. And I also understand I would say the majority of them are coming off from a perspective that they have been taught generation after generation after generation, damn near ingrained in their DNA. Okay? My opinion on that, as far as interracial relationships go and the results of them, here's the result of one of them. An individual who so impressed the world that he was nominated and won the Nobel Peace Prize as the President of the United States of America. And there's a negative in that where?
Yes, sir. Come on, Stan. Talk about it.
End of debate. That's it.
Great.
This man so impressed the world
so
as an American.
Mm-hmm.
That was our leader. And the world was enamored. And this is a negative for us how? You know, like I said, love doesn't have a color line.
Come on, Sam.
It doesn't exist. So stop trying to put one there.
Yeah.
We are so past that bullshit.
Now, not only was he elected President of the United States, but he got elected for a second term.
Exactly.
You know, so you're absolutely right. You know, I feel the same way. I feel that love is love. Love doesn't have any color. I don't have a problem with interracial relationships. I have a problem with the people that make interracial relationships a problem. Because just as you said, there are those who are negatively talking about generation after generation, making sure that their race is protected. Oh.
From what? Being human?
Right. Right. Oh, that list goes on and on and on for purifiers, purity.
Oh God.
The list goes on. And on and on.
Exactly.
But I love your perspective.
Well, for me, this has been an old, tired point of perspective that's been a part of the human condition far too long.
Indeed.
You know, and as we're talking about it, get over the concept of whether it's Caucasian or African or Asian or Middle Eastern or anything else.
That's right.
Because it is the human condition.
That's right. That's
Simple.
right. Love is love. Love is love.
Exactly.
Man.
That's it.
Thank you so much for that, Stan. Did you bring a Peace Sports this evening?
I sure did.
My brother, what you got for us?
I got a little piece called Affirmation.
Nice. The mic is yours, King.
It is beyond the material, as real as stone, even if ethereal, transcending all segregations. Power beyond all authority, can stand as giant even as minority, brings a soul to truth's revelations. Between two, beautiful obsession. Between all, the greatest collaboration. In all history, nothing more profound. If we truly want hate to cease, only through love will souls find peace. With each new heart, love's power compounds. And peace.
Yes, sir, my brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love power compounds. That's a dope and beautiful piece, Stan. Wonderful. As always, man, your pieces jogs our memory, and it's so, short. That one was a short piece, but it was right on point. Right on point. Loved it.
Hey, pleasure to bring it to y'all. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, Stan, you are always welcome here, man. Always, always. Let everybody know what you got going on this coming Tuesday on the Hurt Locker.
Exactly. Tuesday night on the Hurt Locker at 9 p.m. We are going to have Murder, She Wrote, Miss Holly Woods, and myself, Stan Phillips. And we are going to be dealing out poetic therapy. This is what we do. And we invite all to come and share. Because the more, the better the therapy.
Indeed.
And like we say, if you can bring it into the light of day where you can see it, you've got a chance to fix it.
That's it, my brother. That is it, my brother. Well, Stan, you being the first person here tonight, first person to bless the mic, you got to get on over there to that VIP, grab you a tall glass of that nice, cold, bubbly champagne, and have a party at the VIP until I get some more people over there for you. Can you handle that for me?
I think I can handle that for you, and on to the next.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Stan the Man Phillips with his perspective and his dope piece. Man, whew. Come on, y'all. What y'all think? Let's see who we got next. Uh-oh. We got the other half of the Hurt Locker. Murder, She Wrote. Murder, murder. What's happening?
Not much. What are you guys doing?
We just sitting here hanging out, stirring up some controversy, trying to see why stuff is still an issue. But hey, what say you? Interracial dating. Tell me how you really feel about it.
Well, first of all, I want to say Stan is the most amazing co-host, and his voice is so silky, and I love listening to it. But I agree with everything that he said. I think people having an issue with interracial relationships is like 1950s, and we need to stop. Like, you don't choose who you love. You really don't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If I could choose who I love, I probably wouldn't have loved some of the people that I chose. But that's not an option.
Wow.
And your heart doesn't go, oh, well, I can't love this person because their skin is a little bit darker than mine. I just think that's incredibly stupid. I was raised, my daddy is not my father. I don't know what race I am. I've been told over and over, you can't be white. I don't know. I honestly don't know. My mother didn't know him for very long, and he took off. So she didn't even, mistakes happen. I know I saw him one time. He was very dark, and he had really wiry hair. That's all I remember. So I have no idea who my father is, what nationality he is. I don't care. I would like to know just heritage and stuff like that. But as far as, people will actually look at me and go, "What are you?" And I'm looking at them like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, wow. Are you serious?
Yes. I've seen it. We lived in Kentucky for a little while, and that was just definitely a super experience. My kids were basically the only white kids, Caucasian, however you want to say it, in their class. My dad was raised in Baltimore, so when he came down here and married my mom, my mom was raised in South Georgia in a Pentecostal church. My dad was not, and my dad was in this band, and he was rough, and he rode a Harley, and it was just different. It was two different people, and they raised me. And if I were to judge somebody by the color of their skin, I probably wouldn't be here because my dad would have killed me.
Wow.
Wow. I don't understand. I really don't. I was raised that whoever you love better damn well respect you, or my father is going to use his double barrel shotgun. He don't care. It's about respect. It's about love. I don't care if you're green. If you don't respect me, I can tell you my dad is, even now, my dad is going to let you hear about it. So, it's just not, it's not something that, I just don't understand it. I really don't. And I brought a piece that will explain some of the things I've been through. When I was in Tennessee, I had my ex. I was there when his grandchildren were born, so they were like my grandchildren, and they called me grandma. They never once were like, that's my white grandma, or nothing like that. His daughter was in the room with her when the kids were born. So I was taking them back to Baltimore because that's where she lives, and they stayed with me. After her father and I broke up, I still kept them during the summer, so she didn't have to pay daycare. And so, those are my babies. And so I drove them back to Tennessee, and I got pulled over for having two black kids in the back of my car.
Wow, are you serious? Are you serious?
I'm serious. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and I was livid. He said it was because I was following too closely behind a tractor trailer. And my 6-year-old, I don't know, I call him my grandson, but he was in the back of the car, and he said, "No, you pulled her over because she's white and I'm black."
Yeah.
And he told the cop.
Wow.
And the cop just stared at him like, "What?" And I said, don't speak to him. Do not speak to him.
Wow.
So, yeah, I almost got arrested because my attitude kind of went to the left a little bit. But as you can imagine,
Sure.
I was trying not to because God knows what they would have done with the kids, So, I've been through a lot because of what I choose, and I think it's ridiculous. Never in Georgia, though. Everybody's like, Georgia's a racist state. I never experienced that. However, my parents never allowed me to experience that. Like, they would never allow me to be around somebody who acted that way. When I moved to Kentucky with my ex, we were supposed to get married, and we moved to Kentucky to be with his mom, and it was crazy. It was crazy. So, I experience a lot by what I choose and who I choose to be with, but I still choose to be with them. I'm not going to judge somebody. I love you. I love you.
That's right.
I get along with black people better than I do white people. It's not a like race thing. It's just me. It's not like whatever. So that's just my take on the situation.
Absolutely. Black Pearl sent us something in a group and individually, a white gentleman talking about a black cookout. If y'all have not seen that video, Black Pearl, I know you're listening. If you can put that video in the event page, that would be phenomenal. But this man was terrified for his life. He was the only white man at an all-black cookout. And he ran down his whole story about what happened and what he was doing and how he was, not trying to aggravate these wonderful black people because he feared for his life. But at the end of his video, he had this to say. He said, I'm going to tell y'all something. That was the best cookout I have ever been to in my life. He said they are the most warm, caring, considerate, and man, do they feed you, and the food was so delicious. And and he said I thought I was getting away scot free. I thought I made it to my truck and it was over. Then I got tapped on the shoulder. And he said, my friend said, hey, we having he said everybody at the cookout walked to the truck. And he said, they asked him, well, we're having a birthday party for Ma. And are you coming back? He thought about it. He said, hell yeah, I'm coming back. He said yes. He said absolutely. He said, but listen, I'll bring some ice. I'll bring something to drink, but I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking nothing because I can't outcook y'all. Man, Black Pearl, please post that.
Yeah,
it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
My mom didn't teach me how to cook, not because she didn't try. I just didn't care nothing about cooking. When I was growing up, I was too busy doing this or doing that. So after I divorced my kid's father, I lived with this people that lived across the street from us, and they were in love with my kids. So I had lost my job, and they were like, no, you're coming to live with us. So, and she was like, you don't know how to cook? And I'm like, yeah, I can cook. She was like, she taught me everything. So when I cook, people are like, you cook like you black. And I'm like, that's because the black lady taught me.
Wow. That's all right. That is all right. I love it. Love it. Now,
you can't eat other people's food. I just can't.
No, sometimes you cannot. Sometimes you cannot. If I come to your house and your potato salad is white, I will not be eating it. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm not going to eat it. If you have red potato skins in it, I'm not going to eat it. The best potato salad, in my opinion, let me say in my opinion before someone out there gets upset, is made with yellow potatoes.
Yes.
So.
No raisins, people. No raisins.
But I'm glad you learned to cook. I did. Now, what piece did you bring for us tonight?
Okay, I got a little angry with this piece, so it's called "When Your Skin Met Mine."
All right, the mic is yours.
I don't remember when your skin met mine, but I do remember becoming one. I remember you standing in front of me, holding my hands, yours, intermingled with mine. I remember how fine you were to me. As far as I could tell, you were all I could see. My mama called it tunnel vision. You said I had some soul in me, some fire. You said it was me you desired. And yeah, your skin was damn sexy, but you being all tall, 6'3", and a thick 250 didn't hurt. See, Daddy, he never taught me about color. It was just something, it wasn't something he could see. He said he was colorblind any damn way. He said it never mattered who I loved, long as they knew they was going to see the end of a double-barrel shotgun. So he better not know how to run if he had my ass inside shortly after the sun brought in the night. Nobody really challenged him on that. See, Daddy taught me I ain't better than nobody, and ain't nobody better than me, and he better not catch me acting like I got to stick up my ass, because we may be in the South, but the world got enough prudes. So, see, yes, I love me a dark-skinned brother, and most of my friends got dark-skinned mothers. My first best friend, her name was Pie, and her skin was dark brown. Her long hair made her look like Pocahontas, but I always thought she was a princess who would one day be a queen, so we were always out looking for her crown. So, see, your melanin intrigues me, but your soul is like a drug that I can't break from. Your mind is kind, but when it gets inside mine, I lose all control. Yeah, I know we get looks. I even got pulled over and damn near arrested for having your grandbabies in my car in Tennessee, but I was just being me. Funny how a 4-year-old can get away with saying things that I can't say. Guess he showed that cop who was right at the end of the day. I love you proudly. I love you loudly. I don't care who hears. I don't care who sees. See, I will always be your ride or die, even if that ride takes me into the skies, and I will beat anybody's ass that comes at you like they ain't got no class. Yeah, I know you my king, and I know I'm your queen, and you don't need me stepping into your defense, but I will show somebody, if they really want to see just how deep your love runs through me. If you can live your life with all this persecution for no damn reason other than the color of your skin and still be the loving man you are, I will always scream your name into the stars, no matter how far the world is away from accepting you and me. In peace.
Wow. Holly, that was a dope, deep, delicious piece. 3 Ds. Dope, deep, delicious. I loved it. I loved every bit of it.
Thank you.
And you love your chocolate. Represent, you love your chocolate. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Murder, She Wrote. You want to let everybody know what you got going on Tuesday?
Tuesday is becoming my favorite day of the week. However, Wednesday's turning out that way too. But anyway, the Hurt Locker is going to be on Epiphany, of course, 9 p.m. Eastern. This week, we are going to be talking about fear and paranoia, because I know that's something that a lot of people suffer with, especially people that have been bullied or have been raped or have been beaten, whether by a boyfriend, husband, domestic abuse. A lot of that fear never goes away. Years and years and years later. So that's something that I feel like, we really need to, it was Stan's idea, but I really feel like we need to bring that out to the table and give a platform. Thank you to Larry Maddox for giving us that platform, but give people a platform to come to and to express those feelings about fear. I think it's real important. So I think that this will be a very good show. Absolutely. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. Should be dynamic. Should be awesome and wonderful. And
Murder She Wrote, since you happen to be of the lighter shade of the ebony spectrum, I mean, way, way light. Would you mind sticking around with me tonight? Just in case they feel like I'm having a biased opinion, or, because I quite don't fit that color schematic. Let that sink in, color schematic. So if you're not doing anything, would you mind sticking around with me, talking to the Let's Talk About It family?
Like, I love sticking around with you for any occasion, but this one, hell yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. I love it. Thank you so much. Well, let's bring in the next caller. The next caller is going to be Natasha Chanel.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Let's Talk About It. How you doing? Are you muted?
I was. I'm sorry. I'm good. I'm good. How
good.
Are you?
Murder She Wrote. Natasha, Murder She Wrote.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. So before we even get into it, I have a few things to say that's all off topic. Number one, I'm going to say, if Stan is still listening, I'm going to need for you to, either read me a bedtime story. You can do it while I'm meditating. I don't care. Just, I need that. And then, Holly, your piece was dope. It was so, in the words of Mr. Meadows, it was absolutely beautiful. I loved it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now that you've given all of those accolades, Natasha Chanel, did you think that you were going to escape the question of the evening? Because no one escapes the question.
No.
The only person that really escapes the question is Mama O sometimes, but you're not going to escape the question. So,
well,
let's talk about it.
So when it comes to interracial dating, I don't have a problem with it whatsoever. Do as you please. I mean, I have my nephews. I have about 5 nephews. One of them is Mexican and black. One of them is white and black. The other one, I don't know what the other ones are. And then I have a Mexican brother and a Mexican sister. So it's like I have no problem. Me personally, I've never been with a different race. I don't see it happening. But, and the only reason why I would say I don't see it happening, because I do notice that black people are more inviting of someone else than other races. And it's just in my experience, being around them is something. I'll tell y'all the story. I had this one girl, we used to work together, and we were cool. She always came, talked to me, and she did all this stuff. And it was okay, she'd be like, oh, we got to get together. We got to do this. Well, she was throwing a party one day, and she was just like, well, I would invite you to my party, but I just don't think you would fit in. You're not like the rest of everybody. And I'm like, what? Really? Needless to say, I haven't talked to her since. She did. Wow. It was like I said, I'm open communication, so it's you feel like you got something to say, you say it. So she was comfortable enough to say it. I'm like, okay, well, I really wouldn't want to be around somebody like that, because if it was me and I'm throwing a party, I could care less if everybody is pitch black in there. And if you kicking it with me, come on. I'm not going to act funny towards you and say, well, you wouldn't fit in. So, and that's just me. Now, if it happened, it happened.
Wow.
That's when you say, bitch, I don't want to fit in.
Right.
Oh, no. Everybody already know I don't want to fit in, so I wasn't too worried about what she said. It was just I couldn't rock with her after that. I can't rock with you.
Natasha, I know this is going to sound funny and sound weird because of the color of my skin, but I would much rather be at a black barbecue than a white barbecue, and it's not because of the food. I mean, yeah.
Girl, me too. I've been to a white person barbecue, and I was just like, oh, no. one of my like I have a homegirl. She cool as I don't know what, but she know, and I'll tell her with the quickness. Don't invite me over to your house for dinner.
Wow.
She just be like, girl, you funny. I'll be dead serious. I'm no, don't.
You be dead serious. You right.
I was dead serious.
My daddy is like, I'm not going. We got some neighbors, and they're always inviting my daddy over, and he said, no, they got sticks up their ass, and I ain't going over there.
And I mean, it's true. Like and I know until they warm, until they feel comfortable enough to be around you, it's like it's real awkward when you're there. It's real awkward in my opinion.
And if I go somewhere and there's a lot of black, or when I go somewhere and there's a lot of black people there, it's like, oh, you Becky. Oh, you right? They gonna speak their mind, but they still gonna kick it with you. It ain't gonna be no problem.
Right.
And they gonna say what they gonna say.
Right.
Now, Murder She Wrote. Now you know you only said Becky because of the picture I put on the event page. Listen, I'm waiting for my brothers to come through and talk about it. We just had Stan, and my brothers is hiding out right now, or they're afraid to press one and get on this conversation. I mean, I don't know what the deal is, but Natasha Chanel.
Everybody comes through like the same gate let out.
Right.
That's what happens every time. The floodgates come out at 10 o'clock.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. All right. Go ahead, Natasha Chanel. What piece did you bring for us tonight?
So I do have a piece. Let me say this to you guys. This piece is not a joke. If Mouthpiece, if Mr. Metaphoria, any of them listening, I was dead serious. Even though I cracked up the whole time I wrote this, I was dead serious. So, so they better not.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Oh, Lord.
And it is untitled. Let me start off with saying, okay. Let me start off with saying I don't like any type of wood. Just bring me ebony, mahogany, walnut, or even rosewood. Hardwood, softwood. I love morning wood. Standing tall like the mighty oak, better not bring me no white oak wood. Big wood, medium wood, I don't really know what to do with a little wood. Now, if you catch my drift, I really enjoy writing on driftwood. Straight wood, smooth wood, curved wood, all different size wood. Don't really matter as long as it's dark wood. Hell, even red wood. Now that we went through the anatomy of that, let's talk about the lumberman that's attached. See, he's more of a Joe than a Jack and every bit of a snack. He's never had to touch his wood stack unless he's stuffing my fireplace pack. As much as I admire his ebony, mahogany, walnut, or even rosewood, bulging from his slacks, I love that his spiritual, intelligent, and conscious mind is intact. My king, my supreme, and the leader of the pack. There's one thing I know for a fact. He is my black. And peace.
Woo-wee. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing about Natasha Chanel, she loves her wood. Better She Wrote, what you think about that piece?
I mean, that piece took me to a whole different place. Do I happen to agree with that piece? 100.
Oh, my goodness. Yes.
I told y'all I was serious, but I cracked up the whole time I wrote that.
Natasha, you got me wanting to call my friend right now.
Huh?
So you got me wanting to call my friend right now.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you what got me. She was like, she don't know what to do with a little wood. my goodness. I can't with y'all tonight. Can't with y'all tonight. That was good. That was a really good piece. That was a really good piece. I enjoyed it.
Thank you. I'm happy you guys enjoyed it.
Post it on the event page. Post it on the event page, and get on over to that VIP, and maybe you could talk to Stan yourself about that bedtime story. He's waiting. He's still there.
I am.
You know. All right.
Here I
Ladies
come,
and gentlemen, that was Natasha Chanel with that piece. Oh my goodness. Is this how the night's going to be? We talking about interracial dating.
My co-host, please. Not my co-host.
Would you, I'm sorry, Mary Shore, what'd you say?
I said, could you please tell her not to kidnap my co-host?
Man, listen. Stan's a grown man. He said he'll be back on Tuesday. Today is only Friday. Let him have his fun. All right. Who next artist on the mic? I believe this is my favorite, Jamie. Welcome to Let's Talk About It. How you feeling?
Hi, my favoriteest.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm glad it's Friday. The week kind of went by fast. I'm so happy about that.
Lord Jesus. Whew. It has been a week. It truly has been a week. I will not talk about my week. Just know that I was thinking about a drink at 4:30, and I don't really drink too heavy like that. Notice I said too heavy. Yeah. But I'm glad that you came through. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yay. I'm glad you're not doing one of your shows. You can be here. Yay.
Yeah, I was too tired to go. I'm just like, I don't want to be around people. I just want to go home, get naked, eat something, and just relax.
Absolutely, absolutely. Murder, She Wrote, say hello to Jamie.
Hello, Jamie. How are you?
I'm good. Tired, but good. How about
I know. I'm good. I started a new job this week, so between the shows and the new job, I'm tired.
Yeah. But I try not to complain. I'm like, it could always be worse, and
it could, and it will.
Coming up from the struggle, I've been on myself like, don't you dare. We are grateful to have a place to go. We are grateful to be able to buy what I want and eat at the same time. So I'm like, I shall not complain. I'm grateful to have a job.
Absolutely.
A lot of people getting fired and they shutting down business. I'm like, I will not complain.
No.
I will not complain.
Not at all.
No, you should have heard me. No.
But Jamie.
Yes.
Interracial relationships. How do you really feel about them?
Honestly, I don't have any bias against it. Like the person was saying before, the one who did that dope piece about wood, I would never look at wood the same. Thank you for that. I was just like, I didn't even realize there was so many different kinds of wood until somebody pointed. I'm like, oh, okay, wow. That was nice, beautiful. I like dirty, but like metaphor dirty, not like flat out vulgar dirty. Like I like to be able to figure out the puzzle in my head. Like that's right up my alley. So that was, thumbs up to her. That was amazing. You go, girl. Fireplaces and wood and whatnot. I'm like, girl, okay.
Just remember, no little wood, no little wood, no little wood.
No. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like,
oh, man.
Okay.
Y'all better be glad Mr. Metaphor is not on night, because he would have a field day.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't feel either, I just feel like love is love, no matter what color, we all red and pink underneath, whatever. I got family members that's mixed race, I got two nieces, both of them are like half Puerto Rican, half black, and so
Right.
And
right.
I do notice even like strolling through like the Hispanic or Puerto Rican. I know there's like a difference, but like not much. But some people get offended when you call like I'm not Mexican, I'm Puerto. So they. But
Yeah,
I stroll through that area in my town, and I see a lot of them have like like black boyfriends or husbands or what have you. So it's like they love black men clearly because they little daughters be there, and they be some beautiful little mixed babies, and then so it's like everybody wants the black man, it seems, if they want that athleticism, I guess, and then like that still enough to make it in, the pass, if you will. But I have noticed like not very many people, I guess, are kind of into like black women as much or what have you. That's weird, but I don't feel either way about it. It's just like at this point. I would say, like regarding like other races, I've noticed that they're not. Well, I haven't seen or heard much about it, but
Listen,
probably. But I guess because see, I used to live in like a lot of small towns, and you'll see like a black guy with like a white girl or Hispanic girl. Again, I didn't really care. I was just like moving out on my own for like the first time, it was a bit of a shocker because I was just used just seeing only like same race couples. I heard of it, but I had never really seen it, and then to experience it and like that, know what I'm saying? Like it was just kind of new for me. I was just like, okay, and then
I hear you, but
yeah.
President Fitzgerald Grant loved him some Olivia Pope. Couldn't get enough.
Yes.
Okay. There's always like the few exceptions, but you know what I mean.
And listen, he wasn't just any man. He was the president of the United States.
Right. He was ready to leave it all for her. But this rare case.
How many other presidents may have had Olivia Pope?
I'm sure there have been plenty, but they gonna bury that deep into the ground. They ain't gonna shine a light. They don't want it.
I think if you get Bill Clinton drunk enough, he'll reveal.
Probably.
I really
I heard that Lincoln. Lincoln was another one that kind of messed around, but like and allegedly he got a lot of mixed race kids out there somewhere. So.
Yeah.
So but I don't feel any way about it. Like my thing is that like love is love. I even recently was kind of considering it because there's like this guy. He's not white. He kind of gets a little upset with people, but he's not white. He's what is he? It's not white. I want to say Polish of some sort. Anyway, so he's
hold on.
He's really
Let me get me a glass of tea. Let me get my Kermit
but anyway,
on. Murder, She Wrote, you got your tea?
But anyway, like since I first started doing to like, anyway, I noticed that I would catch them like staring at me a lot over them. I'm just like, okay, and girls kind of know when guys like them or what have you. So it was like that for a while. It was just like I would kind of say something about it, but not like directly, just to see if he would just come right out and say it or what have you. Still nothing. So I started like asking around about him, like people that known him like way longer than I have. And it was like, oh yeah, he loved black women. He just, and I was just like, okay, he seems like a good guy or whatever. I'm, again, not really just. I've never dated outside of my race, but I've never been like opposed to it. I just never really had that quote opportunity, if you will. Because my thing is at the end of the day, look, love is love. I don't care what color you are. That's just my thing,
You don't need to ask around. You don't need to hint around. You need to go up to him and say, yo, what's the deal?
Oh,
baby girl.
No, I just I don't want to shoot my shot, and he was like, seeing somebody. I didn't want to, I didn't want to embarrass myself. Or I don't, I'm just like, because sometimes people pretend to be like some way. I'm just like, let me ask people that's known him for a while, because they'll tell me.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you just kind of vet a person just a little bit before you like, okay, yeah, I'll approach or whatever. But they're just like, yeah, that's just a front. And you know what I'm saying? Like, he really is. I'll be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was.
All you gotta do is read him with one of your pieces, and he's
heard them.
Actually,
he's heard quite a few about, and he's really nice. Like he'll offer like any help or information that regarding like the projects that I'm working. So he's really nice and really helpful. I'm just like that seems like too good to be true. So I'm just like, let me find out. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's been saying the same thing, that he's really cool. He's really down to earth. He's really easy to talk to, whatever. So I was kind of feeling like maybe there was something, but then like I had like other people, and even like like other guy friends, like you shouldn't ever really approach a man. You should wait for them to approach you. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just like if a man is really interested in you. Yeah, I was just like, it's kind of like old fashioned. I know this whole new age thing.
I was just ready to say, y'all in this equal women's rights movement, okay?
Right.
It is okay for you to approach a man. It is okay for you to talk to him. It is okay for you to shoot your shot, as they say in modern day terms. Because Element says you got 24 seconds. Shot clock started. So in that 24 seconds, make it do what it do. Now, old fashioned would be waiting for him to propose to you in terms of marriage. So, but it's okay. I mean, little secret, men kind of like that kind of stuff. Just a little secret. I'm probably going to lose my man card, but I don't care.
No, I won't tell nobody. Your secret's safe for me. No, I considered it, but, I just wanted to, like, for the older women or whatever, just like, my brothers and uncles always told me, if a man's interested in you, he'll approach you. If not, you just basically end up making a fool of yourself.
That.
So, yeah, I guess. Or maybe that was just for their era, but I'm just like, this is kind of new. Now, he is slightly older than me, just, by a few years or whatever. So he does seem, but you still modern, but like, kind of like old-fashioned.
Aaliyah say, age ain't nothing but a number. I ain't nothing but a man. Oh, sorry, forgot. My bad. Okay.
So, but that's my take on it. Like, I must say, like love it. If you find somebody, I don't care what color they are, they treat you how you want to be treated or better than you anticipated, or I say go for it. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. Because at the end of the day, everybody just got something to say. I'm like, it's 2019. Who's racist anymore? Everybody's mixed with something. Nobody's pure. Even the families that pretend to be. You're not all pure. Y'all, somebody is mixed with something somewhere down the line. Stop it. You see the White House. I mean, not the White House. The British House. They got Meghan Markle in there. So everybody's mixed with something. Everybody gonna be mixed with something. Ain't no such thing as a pure bloodline. It's like, no.
I know that's right. Now that you've given us your dynamic perspective on the topic, and thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. What piece did you bring for us tonight?
I'm gonna do my popular one that's been circling around lately. Since this is as close as I get to a relationship or any type of satisfaction, if you will. I call it liquid sex.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Yeah. Mike is yours.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Okay, let me pull it up together. Here we go. Slow and deep inhales as you linger across my lips. I close my eyes and fantasize while my mind goes on a trip. I'm gently tossed from side to side, brought right to the edge, yet seduced right back to the center while the contents fill my nostrils and head. I want to drown. Those gentle cyclones create a perfect mixture of aroma, desire, and seduction. Nothing to hold on to, yet everything to let go. Anticipating the experience, I can barely function, because I want you, straight up. No rocks, no salt, no sugar, no chaser. Fingertips tracing the rim. Exchanging eye contact, implying reassurance and consent, raising the temperature, intensifying how the time will be spent. 100 proof, you're the truth, and I cannot lie. Your brand is unique, and it gets me high. Consume with caution, your label reads, but I'll follow if you lead. But don't sip too soon. Aeration is necessary. Uncorking will be such a release. Pressure is blocking my chi. You're so fluid, fluent, and adept. I can't wait to see what's next. So let's get biblical. I'm mythical, you're formidable, and I'll be as malleable as an imbecile. Bottoms up, hearts racing with anticipation, no waiting, no limitations. I'll let you invade my station. I've longed to be intoxicated with your libation that's paralyzing my negativity, unleashing my fears, rocking my optimism, lighting my fire. Effects I feel under my skin, and as soon as I hit the bottom, I'm going to fill it up again. Round 2. In peace.
My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. Ooh. Whew. Murder, She Wrote. Your thoughts, please.
Did we lose her?
No, I'm here. I don't know really what to say other than, damn, girl. That piece, I've heard it before, and I feel the same way every time I hear it. Like, I have little tingles, and see, people keep calling in, wanting me to, anyway, it was good. It was good.
Yeah. So Jamie, I do love that piece. I love that piece for a number of reasons, but I love that piece for the wordplay when you start talking about let's get biblical, mythical, formidable. Yeah, and I'm gonna just stop right. I'm just gonna stop right there. The piece of the metaphors in there, the wordplay in there, liquid sex. It's dope piece. Thank you so much. My goodness. All right, I'm gonna send you over to the VIP with Natasha and Stan. I just sent over a special bottle of champagne because after that piece, you need some liquid gold to go with it. So.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
absolutely.
Yes, that is Jamie blessing us with that piece, Liquid Sex. Oh my goodness. You're tuned in right now to Epiphany Radio, the For Real Entertainment Network, where tonight we're doing Let's Talk About It, where we do date night differently. The dial-in number is 319-527-6300. Press 1 to talk about it. If you're listening in online, you have a little under an hour before you'll get cut off and won't hear the rest of the show. So please, dial in. Let's talk about it. Let's have a discussion. Tonight's topic, interracial dating. Tell me how you really feel about it. And I'm honored to be joined by my interracial dating specialist, Murder, She Wrote, because I am not. I've only dated 3 white women in my time, no other races. So she's joining us this evening to help us out because maybe she can answer some of those questions that I'm just unsure of. So, Murder, She Wrote, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. You and I both have been looking forward to this show for quite some time.
Yes.
I don't do a lot of, how can I put this? Like, conscious poems. I don't really do a lot of them because I kind of get angry. But I have done a few on interracial relationships. I have done a few on how Black men and women and children are treated. Have done a few of those pieces because obviously that is near and dear to my heart. I had an 8-year relationship with someone who was he got in trouble when he was younger, and you know how that float, especially being a Black man, how that kind of follows you the rest of your life. So he went to jail quite a few times while we were together, and the way that he was treated was ridiculous. So I've written about those. I don't share those a lot because they're emotional for me, but this topic is so important because not only should you be treated with the utmost respect I should be treated with the same amount of respect because I decide to love whoever I decide to love. You know, I've gotten a lot of really bad looks from a lot of people because of who I chose to be with. And if you want to judge that on their personality, then judge that on their personality, but not on the color of their skin.
Absolutely. And you know what? Since you went there, before we go to the next caller, I'm going to do a piece that I wrote today. It's called New Awakening.
Okay.
My black is beautiful, not because of my objectivity you see as fruitful, but because I represent a long line of kings and queens, birthed from the ashes of the forgotten or unseen. The record books foretells a story, not the one of glory, but the stories fabricated with omitted truths, realizing my awakening into a new birth, that I'm more than just what you portray me to be. See, for decades we kept quiet and allowed you to shackle us. No repeated history will ever become us, but more relevant is who we are becoming. In a day where our communities are increasing with more us killing us, it is imperative and a must that you understand my black is beautiful, once thriving in a kingdom full of riches and full of dignity and pride, stripped from us and our tribe, going back to a foreign land our ancestors called home. Why should I not call this land home? Because you tried to wipe out our very existence by channeling an energy so full of hate in our communities, and just by chance, what would you really do if my black wasn't beautiful, truthfully beautiful? You couldn't thrive without our creativity, nor make this world a better place without our heroic activity, more abundantly blessed because of our strength, to keep pressing for unity and justice no matter the length. Please hear me, this is more than just ink, a wake-up call for an arrival, so just think, are you sleeping and shaking, or ready to take your part in the new awakening? In peace. So yeah.
That I've heard that piece before, I think, and I love it. It's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I actually wrote a piece about, it's not technically about an interracial relationship, but it's about ending a relationship. And of course it was an interracial relationship because it was mine, but can I share that with you?
Absolutely. Share it with us.
Okay.
With us?
Yes. With all of you.
Absolutely.
I
the mic is yours.
I wrote this last night, actually. He never talks about his past or how long this will last. But the last time we were apart, I missed him for 164 days. I said I'd never go through that pain again. I don't know how many ways I can say that I'm tired of life getting in the way, but here I am missing him more. Round 2 of the same, hell, maybe 3 or 4. Who the hell knows anymore? My mind is clouded. Can't see what's in front of me. Is it devastation or the evaluation of my life? Going from one heartbreak to the next, but your heartbreak always stays, which has me perplexed because I have counted days without you for 153 days. I have come to the realization that my heart can't take any more of the pain you have in store for her. My eyes have no more tears to pour. I never knew when you dropped me off at the airport that I would look into your eyes no more, that I would have to move on, learn new lyrics to new songs, ones that don't remind me of rainy days, cuddles that didn't last forever, treasure, dark nights that brought me pleasure. I hold myself together in some formation that resembles me. The thoughts of retaliation. You were always my fascination. Your body was my playground. Trying to bring myself back to the ground, but my body is trapped in the gravitational pull. But I am no fool. But I need air. I cannot breathe from the suffocation and the deprivation. Feed me. My heart is dying from the starvation. Your soul sucks all of my energy. I'm fading away. I see the light. But my flotation device has been sliced. I'm far too gone now. It's no use. It was never love. Just a necessity to feel a warm body next to you. No going back. But my love was always yours was never true. In peace.
Wow. Very, very heartfelt, emotional piece. I know it took a lot out of you to write that.
Yeah, last night was a rough night, but yeah, it did. But it helped.
Good. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. That's what poetry is for us. You know. So post that one on the event page too. Don't look. Don't tease us now. Then don't give us all of it now.
I will post it right now.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now let's keep the calls moving. Next on the mic, Carrie Baby Love.
Absolutely.
Welcome. So let's talk about it. How you feeling, love?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Hey, Murder, She Wrote.
Hey, love. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
That's good.
Wonderful. Now, I know you've been listening. I know you heard a lot of the comments. So what say you? Let's talk about it. Interracial dating. How do you really feel about it?
Well, you know, it's not really a big deal for me because my family is so mixed up till color was never like an issue for us growing up. I mean, if you've seen them and this your aunt, like that's your aunt, okay. So for us, I mean, even growing up, like when my siblings were dating outside our race, like it was nothing to us. And really, me growing up, because I was adopted, I didn't find out until like I was older, but in our household, it was always a lot of kids there and all different kind of races. Like we had Jamaicans, we had Haitians, like we had like, you name it, we had it. And we didn't, you know, it didn't bother us because that was our family. So, once I got older, like I realized like our situation was more like a home. But I really didn't care by then because, I mean, that was my family.
Right. Wow. Interesting points. I guess it does truly go to how you're raised has a whole lot to do with it, with your viewpoint. And if you're raised in that environment where everyone is accepted, and, I definitely believe that hate is bred in the womb because the individual that's carrying that child, whatever you're taking in, you're passing on to that child as well. That's mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. And as that child starts to develop and start to nurture and then starts to grow at birth, and then if you keep feeding them these things or showing them these things and not introducing them to other cultures and other things, broadening their minds and their perspectives, you end up with someone who is misguided and hates or goes into a group that is all about hate. So, Murder, She Wrote.
I find it funny that you said that, not because I've heard you say that before, but my daughter is, as you know, pregnant, and she kicked somebody out of her house the other day because they were saying some hateful comments about her boyfriend who was Black and Korean. And she's pregnant, and she says she will not have that she said that her baby could hear what was going on, and she didn't want that vibration around her baby. And then also, of course, that's her man. Like she don't play. So, that's his mama's house, and she didn't care. She kicked the guy out of the house. She was like, I don't care. She picked a baseball bat up and said, you can either leave or whatever. I was like, don't do that. but I mean, she's tough, and she has never allowed anyone to speak ill of any of her family or her friends. And now that she's pregnant, she was like, and she got a potty mouth too, and she's like, Mom, I quit cussing around my baby, like I quit cussing because I don't want my baby to hear it, like she doesn't want her baby to be around any negativity at all. So the fact that you said that, it just reminded me that and I don't remember that being something I ever told her. I remember telling her that babies see and hear everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they mimic everything you do. So you have to be careful how you act and how you breathe and how you live your life around your kids, because they're not going to do what you say, they're going to do what you do. So,
right.
But it does start in the womb.
Absolutely, 100%. Now, Cherry Baby Love, Kenny, did you bring us a piece?
I did not bring a piece, but I did bring something. So I got a quote.
Okay.
And then I got something to share from somebody.
Yay.
Okay. I'm channeling my inner murder she wrote here. So the quote is, I believe that two people are connected at the heart, and it doesn't matter what you do or who you are or who you live or where you live. There are no boundaries or barriers if two people are destined to be together. Just a quote. They did not put a name there, so.
They never do.
Nice quote. Nice quote.
Of course. So then this one is when Brad and I got married in 2008, it got a lot of attention, and all the attention was over the fact that we were two men. Wasn't over the fact that we were two men, but we were hardly conscious of the fact that we were entering an interracial marriage. That's wonderful because it was only 50 years of loving Virginia that interracial marriages were legal. So pretty much like with that, it was like crazy because a lot of people were not really focused on the fact that they were in the whole interracial marriage. Their focus was more on their being gay.
Wow. That's crazy.
And neither one should matter.
Neither one should matter.
And then they went on to make it like legal for interracial marriages, and that was like 50 years ago. So I thought that was pretty.
Like it shouldn't. Okay, first of all, it shouldn't matter. It should have never mattered.
Right.
About the color, and what a person or people do behind closed doors is none of my business. I don't really care. Are you happy? Okay.
Right. Exactly.
I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't have enough time in my day to be worried about Susie and Cynthia down the street. Okay? More power to you. Have fun with it.
Right. That's crazy.
You know,
like people,
so
people are so focused on other people's business that they can't focus on their dreams and goals because you're too busy trying to run to the next Facebook post to figure out what the next person is doing. And it's so sad because people can't even, like, live their truth in peace.
No. I'm kind of a little hot-headed anyway, in case y'all hadn't noticed that. But my biggest thing is you need to be worried about what's going on in your household and stay the fuck out of mine.
Right.
That's just how it is.
That part. But All right, my dear. We're going to go ahead and send you on over to the VIP lounge. The bubbly is flowing. You know, everyone's having a good time. Now you can go take yourself over there and have a good time. Can you handle that? You got that, right? You got that?
Yeah, no, I got that on lock. Y'all got that. Y'all found that peach crown.
No, man, it's sold out, man. It's just sold out.
Listen, I need you to get with that bartender. He needs to fly to wherever he needs to fly to get that going on.
Yeah, it's just not in the budget, man. They want $100 a bottle now for those that still have it left. It's just not in the budget. You better go sip some apple, some vanilla, something, you know? But, all right, dear. Enjoy the rest of the show. Go over there and have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Carrie Baby Love Kenny with the quotes and her perspective on the topic. Next on the mic, 864. Welcome to Let's Talk About It. Who do we have on the mic? 864, are you muted?
Hello?
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 Who's on the mic?
This is
Can you hear
Van
me?
Meadows.
This is Van Meadows.
Oh, okay, I am on the mic. Van Meadows, in one life I was Adrian, yes, I was Adrian. But now we're gonna put that name aside. We'll just say I'm Monet.
Monet. Hi, Monet. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fabulous. Glad you could join us.
Yes, it's been a while.
It has been a while. Now,
Yes.
have you been listening? Have you heard the wonderful topic for the evening?
I have. I absolutely have.
Now, let's talk about it. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm definitely one of those to each his own. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes your boat float. I personally prefer, I just don't think there's anything sexier in this world than a black man. A black king there's nothing more regal, nothing more fine, nothing more sexy, nothing more anything than a black man. However.
Yes. Come on.
However.
Give it to us straight. Give it to us
I will
straight.
say that in the life is short, and I think before that whole description comes love, period. And if you can find it and if it suits you and if it satisfies you, all we have is one life. And I say go get it. Go get yours because this life ain't going to live itself.
That's right. That's right. That is a awesome view and awesome perspective as well because you're right. You only get one life. It's yours to live. Mm-hmm. Whatever makes you happy. Love is love. You have a choice and you have a preference. But should someone of another race treat you the way you want to be treated,
I'm going for it.
Sweep you off your feet? Why not?
I'm going for it. I'm going all the way for it.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Now, did you bring a piece for us this evening?
I actually did.
Yes.
This piece is called 8 Days Ago.
The mic is yours.
Okay. Our energy was formed when he stepped to me with a poem about my form, my pyramid form, that is, 8 days ago. I watched from afar as he created, ministered, bonded, and seeded the energy, love, wisdom, and laughter that so many in the village around him needed 8 days ago. Looking back on day 2 or 3, I apparently failed to see that while this culinary creative chemist was cooking pineapple chicken on the grill, he was also slow cooking me 8 days ago. Upon a glimpse of me poised as an ancestral queen of the Most High, my king officially deemed me a beautiful monarch butterfly. And while he's strutting around like a peacock, acting like I'm the one that can't handle this noise, he must have forgot They told me he was showing off my picture to all of his boys 8 days ago. Our chemistry is crazy. As though I have to overflow CT daily because I refuse to divide this energy that God blessed me with, this kingdom that is all for me 8 days ago. Our energy cannot be contained. Love is always a roll of the dice, but his mind is magnificent. His wisdom and humor, twice as nice. He is slowly consuming me like Crown Royal on ice 8 days ago. This king is a cocky motherfucker who likes to dominate as he dictates. That curve makes me want to blow this job straight up, slob that knob. He's starting to spank, whip, and choke me. Oh, did I mention he loves it when I call him Big Papi? 8 days ago. Red, orange, black, and white. Our cosmic orgasms will rival the speed of light. He has my endorphins overflowing like orange blossom honey kisses, trying to get to the man in the boat who's rowing. His body is a sculpted masterpiece. His alpha attitude makes me weak knees. When his piercing eyes go underneath my skin, it's no longer a question of if we will. We both know. It's just a matter of when. 8 days ago. The end.
Wow. That was a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm sitting here like 8 days ago. Ooh, can we get to day 9, 10, 11, 12?
Absolutely.
I love that piece. I love that piece. Love it. Murder, She Wrote, what did you think of that piece?
Oh, my God. The piece was hot.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to take that as the highest compliment coming from y'all. Oh, my God.
Yeah, like I really don't have nothing to say about it except for it was hot. It was nice, and I just liked how you kept saying 8 days ago, 8 days ago. I'm like,
right.
Dang, all that happened in 8 days?
In 8 days, right. Right. I love it. Well, listen, thank you so much for that the 3 Ds. I got 3 Ds for y'all tonight. Dope, dynamic, and delicious piece.
Yes. Thank you guys for the motivation.
No,
not a problem.
Absolutely. Now I'm going to go ahead and send you on over to the VIP lounge. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. Has it been a while since you've been on the radio? Because I remember your name, but I don't remember ever hearing it before.
Honestly, I've never done a piece on the radio before. That's my first time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I've been on, I listened once, but I've never actually done a piece before. That's actually my second piece in life that I've done.
Oh, my God. Seriously? Wow.
Yes.
Okay, well, you need to do more,
so,
please. I want to hear your voice.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. That's motivational from you guys because y'all are, and about that wood. Yeah, y'all are motivational. Oh, my God.
About that wood.
Hey. Yes.
Well, if you, I don't know if you heard before, but we have another show that I co-host with Stan Phillips on Tuesday nights, and we do a lot of poetic therapy. So if you ever want to join that show, too, you're more than welcome.
I think I absolutely need to. I'm looking for some self-care, and so I've not written anything or read in a long time, being consumed by social media in a fast-paced world. And I remember that this young man had this radio show, and I saw a notification. I was like, you know what, that would be a great outlet tonight to do something that nobody else knows that I'm doing. And I went and pulled that piece.
Nice.
That's amazing, and it
I
is.
love you for coming out with me on the show tonight and doing that piece, and coming out of your comfort zone. You know, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot to press one and get in queue. For those who are just listening, it takes a lot to press one and come out of that comfort zone. But
it does.
I'm so glad that you did. I'm so glad that you did, because that piece was
well,
amazing.
I definitely
and
thank you. I definitely had some motivation before me that that those queens were bringing that fire. So I'm like, oh yeah. That's how we get motivated, by our sisters just putting that thing out there. So I was like, oh, yeah, they got me. I know I can do this. Look who's gone before me. These magical sisters have done it. So I'm like, yeah, I can do it too. Yes.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much. But you guys, again, I was just like, yeah, listening to them, listening to you, I was like, oh, yeah, I knew this is what I needed tonight. This has been a week. This has been a time.
Addictive,
so I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I needed.
It's addictive.
Wonderful.
I don't even go out no more. I sit at home.
It is.
Well, I think on the contrary, my life is in a place where I'm out a lot and out in the public a lot. And so this was like some self-care for me to be out without it being what everyone else sees when I'm out in public. It could just be a me that I don't have to share with the public, that I can just put out there and be raw and vulnerable and me without covering and without worrying about what it sounds like or anything else.
Exactly.
And so it was just what I needed. It was like that what you said at Poetic Therapy. I was like, yes, just to say it, because now I watch what I say now. When I watch what I post, I watch what I say. And so, but that one in me that's raw, that Gemini who say what the fuck she want to say.
That's it. Get her out. Get her out.
Put that thing out.
Get her out.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's what we need. So great job.
Since you
thank you so much, Queens. Y'all set the bar. Y'all set the tone. Y'all set the bar. Hell to y'all first. My God.
Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate that. But we're going to send you over to the VIP lounge, and before we let you go, let me give the commercial. Is it okay if I give the commercial, since she's a first time caller, first time spitter, because she has been calling and listening. But let me give the commercial. So tomorrow night is Black Men Talk, where we do poetry and we do two topics. So with your hosts Aziz Pulmonologist Robinson, J. Rob the Wise Son, and yours truly, Van Meadows, a.k.a. Poetic. And tomorrow night's topic on Black Men Talk, for the first hour, we're talking about ladies. What do you want to see your man in when it comes to lingerie? Because we know what we want to see you in, and you know what you want to show us what you're wearing. But what do you want to see us in? Let's Black Men Talk. Let's talk about it. And then in the second hour, we're going to be talking about why is it so hard for a person to get over the hurt and pain of the relationship? Are they afraid to trust? Do they not trust people? Are they afraid of being hurt again? So we deal with the light topic in the first hour, and then we get heavy in the second hour. And that's Saturday night at 9 p.m. here on Epiphany. And Sunday night is the Inspiration Factory with Paul Sampson and yours truly, Van Meadows, and Chantel Archibald, which is the positive, uplifting, inspirational show at 9 p.m. And this Sunday, since it's Mother's Day, we're going to honor our mothers. We're going to honor the mothers. All right? Come through. Then Monday night is going to be, there's a lineup change, y'all. Listen up. There's a lineup change. You're used to the Get Down on Monday nights. But the Neo Soul Cafe is going to move to Monday nights with Forrealdapoet, Miss VIP, and I believe Mr. Metaphoria will be joining them Monday night at 9 p.m. And then on Tuesday night, you got the Hurt Locker with Murder, She Wrote, Standing Man Phillips, Poetic Therapy, y'all, 9 p.m. And then on Wednesday night, this Wednesday will be the return of the Epiphany Radio Spotlight with your host, Akil Ali, and it will be the romantic cipher, y'all. You got to bring your piece, but you also got to bring your muse. Who inspired that piece? That should be a dope show. And then Thursday night with J. Rob the Wise Son, and yours truly at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. we will be doing the Get Down. And our guest, co-host of that evening, Epiphany host, will be Mr. Automatic Charismatic. You don't want to miss it. So, Monet, there you have the lineup for the week, so you know where everything is.
Nice.
So anytime that you want to dial that number to get in and spit your truth,
Poetic therapy.
we'd love to have you. Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much. Y'all are so inspirational. Oh my gosh. That's
it's our
what
pleasure.
it is.
Thank you, because I'm waiting for day 9, day 10, day 11, day 12.
I know. Can we have a poem for each day, please?
Right, I need that. All right. So going over to the VIP lounge, get you. I got a fresh bottle of champagne just being brought out in honor.
Yeah, well,
over
here in South Carolina, in the upstate, we got that peach crown.
See, why you playing with me? Why you playing with me right now?
Ain't nobody playing with me
right
you.
now.
Ain't nobody playing with you. This day 10. Ain't this May 10th. Ain't nobody playing. We got that peach crown. Mm-hmm.
And, send me that inbox, please. I need that. Okay? Thank you. Appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Monet on the mic with that wonderful dynamic piece. Thank you so much, Monet. Stick around and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks, Poetic.
You're welcome, Monet. Wow. Murder, She Wrote. Do you see this?
First of all, how's she only done 2 poems? She's a beast. Like, I don't understand that. Like, she's a natural. So I really hope that she crawls back.
Absolutely. Same here. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead.
How's she going to throw up the peach crown? I said, how's she going to throw up the peach crown?
Now, yeah, she did that. She did that. Yeah, I need that. I need that inbox for that peach crown. I need to know where I'm gonna get that because yeah, I need that. But, ladies and gentlemen, if by chance you are listening on blogtalkradio.com, you have approximately 16 minutes before you can no longer dial in. The number is 319-527-6300. Press 1 to get on this mic and talk about it. Next on the mic, we got 815. Welcome to Let's Talk About It. Who do we have on the mic?
It's Gina Storm and King's Cadence. I was just texting you that we were here.
Storm's Cadence is in the building. Hey, Cadence. Gina Storm. Hold on. I gotta address something really quick. Did you see that man outfit? Did you see that outfit he posted in the event page? I hope you told him not to wear that. I hope you told him not to wear it.
That's my breakdance outfit though.
I cannot with you. You know that real
What's going on?
That's his favorite. He does that in the wave. I be killing myself.
Man, that's
I can
funny,
wear.
Man.
I can wear that over there where the champagne is, and I ain't got to worry about nobody saying nothing.
So,
that's true.
He'll be by himself.
You will be
I was in that hell.
Be by yourself. No worries, Diddy. He's gonna be by himself. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all doing all right?
I'm good. My partner crying crazy, but I'm good.
I know that's right. Listen. Thank y'all so much for coming through, man. You know I love you guys, man. Dope show y'all had on the Cadence Storm feature Desire. That was a phenomenal show. You had Carrie Baby Love Kenny on there. That was a dope show. I listened, heard the pieces. Dynamic. Great show. Great show.
Yeah.
Gina,
we enjoyed that. We enjoyed all because my feature. I was so messed up then, like I never did that in my life where I was featured and had to leave my feature to go and host myself. I'm like, oh, I
know
felt
that's
like
right.
right. Oh, you know how people be doing the circuit when they in Hollywood, they doing all the late night talk shows, all the daytime talk shows. That's exhausting, and I ain't even leave my house.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Congratulations, well deserved.
I appreciate it so very much. It means the world to me. Like, I love what I do, and I love poets, and I love poetry. So when you're recognized by your community, you just feel like, oh, they like it.
Absolutely. and Mr. Mixtape over here.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Mixtape. What's good, Mr. Mixtape?
So, man, I'm just existing, man, doing good stuff, man, just writing and just writing.
That's it.
All
He
right,
got me to do live audios. I wasn't doing live audios before. Now that I'm doing them, I love them. That's my thing now.
I've heard them too. I've heard those. I've heard
I
your
like,
YouTube
I'm going to
piece.
write this piece, and then I'm going to freestyle one.
I like, got me in the lab trying to get some work out there. I don't know about a mix.
That's something that needs to be done. Like every poet needs to hear themselves on a professionally cut mix and master track, so that they can be like, "Wow, I sound amazing." Is that me?
Right.
Yes.
That part.
With these hooks in the background that are relevant to your piece, or are actually using your title. That's the dopeness. Like my piece, I was like, "Oh, we feel good."
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But the topic, you know what? We burn in daylight, and I really need to pontificate on this particular subject because I have a German stepmom. Yeah, I have a German stepmom, actually born in Germany, speaking Deutsch, came to America to learn English, married to my dad, almost 20 years now. And my sister-in-law is Irish. My brother married, divorced, and remarried her. We can't get rid of her, so you have to love the people. That's what people love, in spite of race. We love the people,
that's right.
Not the color, not
that's
where
right.
they were born. So many people know that I have all this horde of brothers. I have a brother from Ghana, and I have a brother from India, and I have a brother from Mexico, and I have a brother from Thailand, and I had a brother who was Korean, black and white. So, sometimes you don't pick your parents, and sometimes you get lucky and you get mine. Especially my mom. She always told us to treat people the way that we want to be treated and to never allow society's idea of what is beautiful to be ours, nor what is acceptable. So if you love someone, regardless as to what they look like, how they're built up, what color they are, where they came from, what language they speak, or where they live, love them. So we did. I'm married to a black man, and I'm engaged to a black man, but I have also dated outside my race. I remember when I was engaged to my daughter's dad, I was 21 when we got married. My grandmother's first question was, can I use your comb? That's a black grandmother thing. If you can't use your comb, don't bring him home. It used to be a rule in black houses because it was dangerous, like Carrie said. And until it was legalized to be married interracial and be in a relationship with someone of another race, that was hidden. I remember my grandparents telling us stories about how their parents, one was black and one was white. My grandmother's father was white and my grandfather's mother was white. And they would travel together as a family with the other race parents in a subservient role, or either as the dad, like, the mom was the helper or the dad was the chauffeur, or she was the nanny. They never traveled as a family because, like, my grandmother had to sit in the color car, or my grandfather, had to sit in the color car. So I'm glad I wasn't born during that time, and I love the men that I love, but I never let race be a factor. That's my spin on it. Amen.
I know that's right. I know that's
absolutely,
right.
Absolutely. And it's very much true. What I have to agree with what Mother she wrote in regards to her grandchild. Do not let your baby be exposed to toxins in a youthful. Everything that they hear, see, or exposed to, they're not visibly seeing things, but sometimes I think there's light vibrations and shadows that they may pick up on. But whatever that energy is, protect that child by all means.
Yes,
always,
by all
even
means.
before birth. Yes. Like you said, hate
Thank
is taught.
you.
Nobody's born.
I know
racist.
that's right.
Hate is taught. Yes, hate is taught.
That's right.
That's it. King Faith, I know you probably got something, so I'm sorry.
My brother.
Well,
my brother.
Miss Gina, I will let you know at the end of the week because we're going to find out what the baby is.
All right, and then we'll go from grandson, granddaughter after that.
All right, Cadence, what you got for me, my brother?
Well, I'm on the same page as my baby. I think that you love who you love, and that pretty much sums it up pretty easily. You can't in this day and age to find the person that fits with you. I think it's hard enough just finding that person that you work with and everything is just right for. To make it more difficult by color or all the other things variables that people seem to follow. You love who you love. And that's pretty much something. Yeah, that's the best way to look at it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, I honestly think that instead of interracial couples hiding sometimes they need to take a stand and be vocal in today's society about who they love. We don't see enough of it. And I think that they need to do that more. Unless you're a superstar or actor or model, and I mean here in the Carolinas, we kind of see it, all the time actually. Back home in our community, in my community in Baltimore, very rarely did we see it. I know when I started going to junior high school, that was my first interracial experience with other peers of my age group. Because in the projects, there were no white people, at least in our projects. So, yeah. And there was an interracial mixed girl she was pretty cute. She was pretty cute. But,
I'll tell you what I will say is this, though, and it's very important, is on the subject of kind of off, whether it's a different color, different weight, different, money class or whatever. What we really have got to stop doing is that inbox pimping, where, you in the inbox and you loving her and you about her and you feel her, and then you get online in front of everybody else and you like, I don't like white girls, or I don't like black girls, or I don't like thick people. It's that inbox pimping, man. That shit is dry. It's dry as hell. If you like somebody, you like them, but that's like even worse. Than to play somebody up like they mean something, and then that secrecy shit, man. It gets you every time.
Every time.
Thank you for saying that.
You know what? There are two things that have happened to me previously. One, I was called cute for a black girl. Ooh, I don't know which one is more offensive. And yeah. It was a cute girl and a big girl, and then I lost weight, so he couldn't use big girl no more. But my all-time favorite was, my God, you are so amazing. But anyone who ends up with you is going to be hindered because you have so many disabilities. You know what I was thinking? Lucky for me, I'm not blind or deaf, because I heard what you said, and I watched your expression when you said to me, you're a dead ass, and I am too. I'll never speak to you again. I've been blessed, because sometimes the trash takes itself on me. Yeah. The things that people will say to you, like you're not human, or you don't have feelings, and I'm thinking, wow, I'm disabled, but not mentally. I'm not retarded, right? And I know retarded is not politically correct, but even if I was on that end of the spectrum, it wouldn't be okay to say that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
People just
I agree with you.
It's not always great. It's not always great.
I agree with you. I've gotten told, "Oh, you're cute for a white girl."
What does that mean? How does that
mean?
Like I told Van, somebody told me, "What are you?"
Ooh, I don't like that. Like what? Yeah. What are you? Oh, I get this one too. Like because my hair's naturally curly or my eyes change colors. What am I mixed with? My parents are black, mostly, And what difference does it make?
Right.
Because on census forms and for the IRS and the government, I mean, in this country, I'm African American. What you see is what you get. I look black, yeah, I'm black. Don't worry about the statistics.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't know what I am either, so I'm a person. So quit asking me.
Yeah. I'm a
I know what I am. I know what I am.
You don't want these problems.
I know what I am. I'm human. I'm human.
Oh,
yes.
God. I'm ferocious.
Exactly.
They better stop playing. Look, you have to remind them sometimes that these hands are ready to eat for everyone. We can get this.
Thank you. Right. Get this word. Like Joe said, get this word.
Yeah, get this word. I'm going to stop being nonviolent because I know we have to do a collab.
All right.
I just wrote this piece. This is hot off the presses. He sent it to me 5 minutes ago. So this is a 5-minute old piece, and I'm going to freestyle.
All right, the mic is yours.
All right. And bear with me. I literally just wrote it here. It's called Race Relations. Mama said if she can't use our comb, won't you bring that chick home? I never knew how many times she held her tongue in anger as she heard stories of her mother's friends being hung. So I was raised with the same misconceptions that kept the white people I knew from getting to know me. Well, until Mandy. Not only did it rhyme with Randy, but it rhymed with Candy, and damn it, I love Candy. She used to walk with her blonde hair defying the time continuum, floating opposite the wind and capture my attention in an instant. My boys would walk home, playing that game. That's my car. But the car was replaced by games of who'd be the first to kiss her face. So we lied to each other about who was the first to kiss a snowflake. Yeah, we all said we did it numerous times. I screamed, I called her. No takebacks. Back then, that meant amongst us, she was already mine. I grabbed a Snicker and walked up to Mandy with it. Hands sweating, I had problems trying to grip it. I introduced myself. She accepted the candy and threw the wrapper in the distance. Smiling the most beautiful smile I've ever seen, I could tell that she was with it. I got it twisted when instead of a kiss, she said, I'm sorry. Mama said I can't mix with niggas.
That reminds me, when you mentioned race relations, this is what comes to my recollection. I remember elementary school, middle school, and high school, too. Even when I first went to junior college before university, it seemed like the brothers won't check into me. So the only opportunity that I had to date would be outside of my race. I wasn't going to go outside of my gender because, well, I'm not a lesbian. All of the gay chicks who have tried me have long understood that I will be sweet and tender, but I need you to remember, if you can't keep standing up, you're not for me, sweetie. So I digress. Getting back to the hot mess. That was my dating life prior to me getting married. I would date anybody who was nice or asked me out, who came to the house with flowers, and were gentlemen throughout. They were amazing, and the dates that I went on were spectacular. It reminded me of some of the things that I'd done with my own father. We went on daughter-daddy dates on the regular. So I wasn't impressed by the boys who wanted to pick me up and sit in the car and feel on my whatever. Yeah, they seemed to be the ones with the brown skin like mine, and I wasn't being petty at the time, but I was making a comparison. I need a brother who was going to step to me the same way the other guys did. I don't want to say that because he had blue eyes or his family lived in a big house that made him acceptable for me. No, by no means. My family was middle income, 2-parent working household. It wasn't that we were rich. We just had what we needed. That's what we've been told, to always be humble and to be proud of who we are. It didn't take anything from my blackness if I fell in love with someone who wasn't. My brother married a white woman, and my little brother married one who was mixed race. So it's one of those things when you come to a family reunion, black people ask, where are we? Oh, it's us, sweetie. We're the black people you're going to see. My family is the United Nations, and that's the way it's always been for me. So sometimes it's environment, but either way, when you've been taught not to love someone because of their race, it's just your relations that come into play. He's King's Cadence. I'm Gina Stone. Ladies and gentlemen, we're Storm's Cadence, and that's our piece.
Man, some of the best pieces are written on such short notice. Cadence, that was a phenomenal piece. Wow, just wow. Gina Stone, Your freestyle. Man.
Well, I piece first. So if I read his piece, then I can freestyle easy. I know what I'm going to do.
I know that's right.
Yeah, it's just my truth. That was my situation. Yeah, that was my actual, that's how I grew up. So it was easy.
Wow. Murder, She Wrote. What are your thoughts on that piece?
Well, first of all, that little girl named Mandy, I don't really like her. I did.
She's necessary.
She's
necessary.
I did till the end.
Yeah, so she was necessary because sometimes that happens. Sometimes you think that a person likes you because they like you. And then when their people have taught them something different, it changes. Because I had dated lots of white boys whose parents I had never met. And I knew why. They couldn't take me home. I could bring them home, but they couldn't take me home. And it's all in how you're raised. So that wasn't Mandy's fault. Put that on Mandy's parents.
But something real interesting to always remember though, and I think about it to this day, is that amongst all that stuff before racism was an issue, we already had reduced Mandy to an object. We had already decided who she belonged to and everything before anybody ever spoke a word to her. So I kind of deserved it a little bit,
Right.
Wow.
And a lot of people are confused about that. Please don't think that when they talk about niggas, they talking about us. All races have niggas in it. All black people are not niggas because I've never been a nigga. So I know lots of niggas, but I'm not one. And most of the niggas that I know are not even black. So it's a thing. It's just a name. It's not what you call yourself. It's what you answer to.
That's true.
Wow.
That's very true.
Very, very true. Very true. Well, what y'all got going on? I know you just had your one show. What y'all got going on?
Yeah, we're going to be joining Mr. Boston tomorrow night for the Full Purpose Fan Show at GSR. Between now and then, just waking up. I'm trying to be fast in my bed. My grandkids are downstairs. Yeah, they're allowing me to be Gina Storm right now, but as soon as I hit the ground floor, I'm Gigi.
I know that's right. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Oh yeah. So that's it. I don't know what else we got tomorrow night. I don't know who else's show we're doing, but we do the shows. We will definitely be in church at the Inspiration Society on Sunday night with our Mother's Day.
Hallelujah.
Absolutely.
It's Mother's Day, y'all.
We'll be in the sanctuary. Yes, we'll be in the sanctuary.
It's a Mother's theme. It's a
I'm
Mother's
going to
Day
be wearing my lily.
I know that's right. Gina Storm, King's Cadence, otherwise known as Storm's Cadence. We're going to send y'all over to the VIP, grab y'all some bubbly, and hang out with us for the rest of the show. Thank y'all so much. We love y'all.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, man.
All right, my brother. Man, they so dope, man. They are so dope. Man.
They are.
Next on the mic, we got my go brother. My go brother. Mr. Automatic, charismatic in the house.
Hey.
Automatic, what's good, brother?
Hey, how's it going, y'all?
Good.
How's it going tonight?
Going good, man. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. I gotta get it on.
Nothing wrong with that. So what's good, brother?
Everything, man. Getting ready for tomorrow. Thank God. Just trying to be focused. Even on the job. Won't be in church Sunday, but I still thank God for my mom, and I'd say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Every day I think I think being a woman is a tough job. It's a tough thing. Period.
Yeah.
Very true.
Absolutely. Very, very true. Now, Mr. Automatic, my brother, you being as socially conscious as you are, the topic is interracial dating, my brother. How you really feel about it?
Okay. From other people's perspective, how they love one another, I'm okay with it. From other people, my own perspective, it's a matter of what are you more attracted to. And I said it before, I'm mostly attracted to black women. And that's how I feel. That's what I've seen majority of my life. Now, I've talked to white girls before, and I think that all women are beautiful in their own way. It's just a matter of my own personal attraction. I think that when we live in this society, there are some things that I believe the cultures are different between white folks and black folks. I'm not against interracial dating, but I do think that there need to be guidelines, so let's be real within the situation. There's, how black people and white folks are treated are two different things in this system. So that takes it all in effect. And how majority of times when a white person's getting pulled over and when a black person's getting pulled over, how majority of times what may happen. If they understand just everything, just a whole culture aspect, just understand each other's cultures. I believe that love does not have to be segregated. I think love could be integrated. I don't think culture could be integrated. I think that a white and black person can be together, but the culture of black people and the culture of white people are totally different things. We see it in America every day. A black man was pulled over, had nothing in his hand, got shot by a white cop. Nothing in his hands. And I see white folks get pulled over, and all they do is just give them a pep talk. What I see. So culture is
That's
different.
not what you see, brother. That's what everybody see. That's what everybody sees.
Yeah,
Very much different.
And understand about what the privilege. I understand what the privilege is. See, in God's eyes, color should never matter. But in the systematic eyes, color matters to everything as far as like jurisdiction, as far as like justice and everything. So if they know what the culture is and understand which each world is coming from, they should be able to excel within their relationship.
You're right. I could agree with that. Now, Meadows, what are your thoughts?
I agree with him about the whole white and black with the getting arrested because I've seen it with my own eyes. I also have to say that if in my experience, being in an interracial relationship, we get treated. When I say we, I mean white women that are with black men get treated just as bad by the cops when we're with them. They tried to put my ex in the hospital because I had bruises all over my body. It didn't have nothing to do with him. It was the lupus. So he, they treated my daughter crappy because she was with him. So, I mean, I agree to an extent. I've seen it. They treat black people horribly and 20,000 times worse than they treat any white person, unless you're a white person with a black person.
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm only saying that out of my experience. I can't speak on anyone else's experience.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. As of late, we could do some real life examples. Just within the last weeks, we've had 2 school shootings, Caucasian shooters. I literally watched the officers, 4 of them, carry the shooter out.
If that shooter had been black, he would be dead.
He would be dead.
Yeah.
And he would be dead without a gun. Let's start there. This man had a gun. This man killed people in a school. I'm sorry. I don't even want to.
I must say this. I appreciate people like Murder She Wrote. You know what I mean? Because she keep it 100. I've been talking to her, and I listen to people. There was a white lady. I love listening to her, and she said to white people in the classroom, she said, "Stand up if you would like to be, if you would like your life to be like black people." Did you know that none of them stood up? None of them.
Wow. Yeah, I saw that video.
And that woman is powerful. That white, I wish I knew her name, but she make you think. Like she make you use your thinking process. Lay with glasses or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Mr. Automatic, you know what, man? Your perspective, your points, very, very on point, very profound. Before you get into your freestyle, man, let everybody know where you going to be next Thursday at 7 p.m.
All right. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be like Cool in the Gang. Get down.
Yeah.
Jungle Boogie.
Yeah. That's right, y'all. Y'all heard it. We're gonna have a go-go theme next Thursday at 7 p.m. on the Get Down with this brother right here, Mr. Automatic Charismatic. Can't wait. Looking forward to it, my brother.
Yeah, yes, I really love this topic. I think that, it is, if we love like God, we wouldn't care what color.
True.
But because, like I said, the system makes you say, hey, sometimes it has a lot to do with your decisions, to what people's decisions are because of the systematic racism, let's not forget about the white folks that stood up for black people and got murdered too because they were considered as race traitors.
Absolutely.
So they say, hey, this is not right. You should be not treating this black person like this. They'll shoot them, hang them up, hang them too.
Absolutely.
Or the girls that get bullied in school and get called in lovers because of who they choose to be.
Oh,
so,
yeah. We got a lot of that, too.
Right.
We got that. But we gotta keep moving. Mr. Automatic, what piece did you bring for us tonight? Which freestyle you going to pop off with?
I'm going to do a song called Keep On Pushing. All right. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Keep on pushing. That's what we're going to do. Keep on pushing. That's what we got. Keep on pushing. We about to do is keep on pushing. Well, let's ready a roll. Keep on pushing. That's something we got to do. Keep on pushing. Let's ready to go. Hey, all right. We can love together forever. We about to go ahead. So together, what's race war? Do the hardcore. Keep it real light down to the reservoir. We got that love coming down. You know, you love that ultrasound. We're going to get down. Like Thursday nights, we all up in the club. Like show some love. Like we ain't even got to hate. We just got to relate. We just got to go ahead and regulate. We got love with that God all over. So let's have that exposure. Yes, let's keep it all right now. Keep on pushing. I say keep on pushing. Let's go, huh? Keep on pushing. Say what? Keep on pushing. Let's go. Can I be Curtis Mayfield? You know the real deal. Keep it real. Right up in the field. Every day with the truth never seal. Yes, the moment is here. The moment we keep it clear. We don't have no hatred. We got that love. So let's rejoice within our voice. We keep it down. Gonna gather around. We're gonna get on down to the go-go sound. If you're white, if you're black, let me know how you gonna react. What kind of race are you? Well, we are here. We're going to value. Now keep on pushing. Oh, now keep on pushing. Let's go. Now keep on pushing. Ready to go. Now keep on pushing. I let it ride. Hey, I'm from that D.C. Yeah, we got white folks. Yeah, we got black folks. Yeah, can't forget about the Orientals, yeah. We can't forget about the Mexicans, yeah. We can't forget about the natives, yeah. We can't forget about the Muslims, yeah. We got love with God, yeah. We got love. Mother's Day on Sunday, we got love together like someday, one day, we just pray, God make a way. Now keep on pushing. Curtis Mayfield style. You know it is so worthwhile. You know it's pimping indeed. You know I love never for tea. I got to get down at Thursday. You know it is on the universe day. Hey, we gonna keep it real. Now keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Let's go. Keep on pushing. Let's have love. Let's have unity. Let's do it in God's way. Let's have a smile. Remember, we start from the dirt and we rise from the ground as we keep on pushing. This automatic charismatic, the lyrical engine, 10 gears in, I'm all in, Viper and Drive.
Yes, sir, my brother. Yes, we're going to keep on pushing. Dope freestyle, my brother. Brother Rose, think about Mr. Automatic's freestyle.
Keep on pushing.
With that go-go swing. All right, my brother, we're going to send you on over to the VIP lounge, man. I can't wait to have you on the show next Thursday, man. I'm so looking forward to it. I can't wait. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother, Mr. Automatic Charismatic. Make sure you tune in Thursday and hear this brother host with me and your boy J. Rob, the Wise Son. All right, my go-go brother.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Automatic Charismatic. Next on the mic, Murder She Wrote, we got 216. Classy Poet, is this you?
Yes, it is.
What's
I knew
good,
it was
honey?
her. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing good. How you doing?
We're good now. I'm doing good, man. I've been fighting over what kind of piece to do.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. You hopefully you picked out a good one. I mean, I know you have because the pieces be dope and amazing.
Well, thank you.
Now, before we get to that piece, you know we got to address this topic. You know we got to address it. So let's talk about it. Interracial dating.
All right.
Tell us how you really feel about it.
In my past, I dated a white guy once just to see what it was like. But in all honesty, the fact of the matter is he had grown up around us all his life. So he was basically, we called him the white boy trapped because he acted just like he was black. And he really didn't associate much with his own race because when he started dating me, there was issues because he was dating this black girl. And, I wasn't the right fit for his family. But, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's always going to be about the brothers. Like you said, you always want to do something once. I did it one time. Okay, that's good for me.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna stay with my chocolate king. Because that's just where I want to be.
What are your thoughts on what Classy Poet has said?
I mean, I agree. I think she should stay with her chocolate king. I would too.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, only here on Let's Talk About It. Only here on Let's Talk About It. You get these kinds of responses. Classy Poet, I feel you tried it just once. I was not successful. I tried 3 times, twice as a teenager and once as an adult. But I feel you. I feel you. Now, what kind of piece did you bring for me this evening? For us, the Murder She Wrote. I did it too. See, I did it too.
I brought this piece. I brought this piece called the Oreo. It kind of depicts my life when I switched over from being in a predominantly black high school to being in an all-white high school where you could count us on one finger.
Wow.
So this was kind of inspired by that, and then it kind of, same thing went into adulthood when I was working in an office where there was only me.
Okay, the mic is yours.
Okay. My skin is the dark brown of the Colombian coffee bean. My hair coarse and thick as that of an African-American queen. My personality is of strength and good character. My upbringing is a prominent factor. I am poised and etiquette. Though when I opened my mouth, you expected the words to be of broken English, horribly mispronounced. Why? You didn't expect this black girl to have intelligence. You didn't expect me to pronounce every single syllable, the whole word, not the Ebonics version. After all, I am educated. Surely you figured out. I am an intellectual, not your average black girl rude with attitude. That is your description of me, right? But I am different. You call me the Oreo. You know, the girl with black skin and a white middle. How did I learn to be this way? How did I learn to speak so well? You say I'm not the average black girl. You like me because I sound white. Now, what exactly about that is right? How should a black girl sound is my question. I fooled all of you, so I must have practiced how to be white, right? When really the black girl should be rude, ghetto, unable to complete a sentence. Is this how you perceive my ignorance? The definition of speech says nothing about color, no black, no white. But the act of delivering spoken word to an audience, I don't see a picture of you or me there, because I say that instead of that, or I greet you with hello instead of what's up, or I say yes ma'am and no sir. This is simply showing respect. A good upbringing teaches you that, or at least it should. It is a choice to be illiterate. I choose intelligence. Choosing to speak clear, choosing to complete words or complete a sentence, you consider me to be the Oreo, the girl with black skin in the white middle. I can't just be smart, an educated black woman. When you speak to me on the phone and I arrive in person, you look me up and down because from that which you receive, you perceive someone altogether different. You were looking for the white girl you spoke to. Excuse me for your mistake. Didn't your mama ever tell you never to judge a book by its cover because you never truly know what the contents may hold? Instead, you got me, the token Oreo. You know, the girl with the black skin and the white middle. Pardon me. I'm simply the intelligent black girl. I walk a walking, living, breathing dictionary. I research, I learn. I educate myself so that I can better myself, not to be a comparison of white or black, but to be me. I'm not somebody's trophy. I don't want to look like anyone else or speak like anyone else, but me. But I like me for who I am. I'm a black girl with a purpose. I studied my history, read the stories of black women just like me, women that paved the way for me. So if my look is different to you, I'm sorry. My sound, my speech is one of tidings. Would the white girl know that's another name for intelligence? What you see, what you hear surprises you. Because when you just see me, you see black, and that's a fail, not a pass. So you skip over me. You don't want to hear or listen to my spoken words, but I demand you do. Whether you listen won't stop me from talking. I'm just an average black girl. You know, the one full of attitude, obnoxious, and overbearing, because a black woman don't take anyone's negativity. Why should we? Then we would automatically be labeled. Instead, I can just be black. I'm not the Oreo, and that's in peace.
Wow. Classy poet, classy poet, classy poet. That was a beautiful piece, too. Oreo. I was trying so hard not to think of the cookie while you was reciting that piece and licking up the creamy middle. But beautiful piece, dope piece, dope piece. Murder
Man, did you go there? Really?
I did. It was hard. It was hard. It's late. It's 8. Oh, classy poet be writing a lot of erotic pieces. She had one in the group earlier, and it got my mind thinking, you know. But it's all good.
Well, I'm picking on him about going there, but you surprised me with that whole piece because I thought you was going in a whole other direction.
Right.
However, I love the direction that you did choose to go in. When you said, first of all, yes, you do speak all of your syllables. I find it funny that people are surprised when intelligent black people speak. I find it also very stupid that they're surprised. Wow, because you're black, you can't read books. I just don't.
It's so funny you say that because I had an allergy test done on me today, right? And the Caucasian nurse that was doing the test was talking to me. and she was talking to me about, what was happening, what was going on. And after she got done with the test, I started explaining to her what was happening, why I came and had the test done. So I proceeded to let her know that, because apparently I'm allergic to almost all kinds of trees. Who knew? I never knew that before in my life.
Wow.
Right. And I remember saying to myself, aren't these trees giving us oxygen? How am I allergic to them? But that's a whole other story. But so I broke down to her that, I was like, well, since some of the colognes that I wear may be extracted from some of the trees, like sandalwood, sandalwood is coming from that particular wood. That wood comes from a tree, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I was talking to her about that. And as I was breaking it down in her terms, I'm not a doctor, but I'm educated. So I broke it down in her terms. And she was sitting there. She's like, I really have no idea how to respond to that. So I'm just going to say I concur. I said, that's great. Well, thank you for concurring. But, yeah, I'm educated. I'm not stupid. I know what's going on. I pay attention. I read. But it's just sad that that's how we're viewed. Because I wore jeans, shorts, and a T-shirt. Just because I wear jeans, shorts, and a T-shirt doesn't mean I'm not educated.
And you have quite a few letters behind your name.
I do. I don't talk about them, but I do.
Right. But you shouldn't have to wear them on your shirt.
Exactly.
No.
Meaning,
exactly.
I know that my skin is darker than yours, but I am smart and probably smarter than you. Right. Like, you shouldn't have to go around like that. But I'm quite sure if it needed to be said, you could definitely say it.
Right.
It's you could probably tell somebody off and they'd be too stupid to even know they were being told off.
Exactly. I have done it.
Yep.
I am quite sure you have, ma'am. And I am never going to piss you off.
Absolutely. Well, Classy Poet, thank you so much for coming through with your perspective and your wonderful piece. Dope, dynamic, and delicious as it was. Like I said, I ran out of my carrot cake Oreos, but, it's okay. It's okay. So I'm going to send you on over to the VIP so I can get to these last two callers of the evening before we shut it down.
All right.
But make sure you post your poem on the event page so we can go back and read it, because I love to go back and reread the pieces.
All right.
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Classy Poet. Whew. Next artist on the mic, we have Subliminal. Hey, Subliminal, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? Hey, Murder.
Oh, doing pretty
good.
Now,
I love all my poetry friends.
Absolutely. It's so wonderful. So wonderful. Even when they vote against you, don't worry, J-Rob, I got you, brother. I just had to put it out there because I know if he was here, he would have said it. So I had to say it for him. But today is before we get to Subliminal.
Beloved. The women just came with it.
I know. I see. I had to send it out, but I don't think I wasn't looking at the post.
All right. But before we get to Subliminal and her response to the topic, speaking of J-Rob, make sure y'all reach out to him. Today was his brother's funeral. If you have not thought of him or prayed for him or just drop him a line, I know he would appreciate that. So please take a moment to do that. Subliminal.
Yes, sir.
Queen, how are you this evening?
Sir. I'm doing fine.
Wonderful.
So
now, this topic. Please. What are your thoughts? Let's talk about it.
Okay, so I think I need to tell the story. So I went out on a blind date, and my friends know that they should never, ever, ever, ever set me up on a blind date. But for some reason, this friend just would not let it go. Oh, you're going to love him. He's exactly what you're looking for. High school days. Okay, fine. I'm going to go out on this blind date. Pull up at this place, and I'm like, well, I'm going to sit here until he gets here. So we were communicating. I'm asking him what kind of car he drives, what he had on. He gets out the car, all buffed, all stretched out, all dressed up, and white. Nothing against white people. Nothing against white people. Nothing against white people. I just prefer my own black men. I'm in love with my black men. So he gets out, he goes in, and I call him on the phone, and I said, I'm sorry, I just can't get out of my car. I'm just not really into blind dates. Please forgive me. I've always had bad experience from blind dates. Just, I don't know what to tell you. I left money, have dinner on me, and I drove away.
Wow.
Now.
Oof.
Love is
that
love
was
no matter what color it is. Those were in my old days.
Listen, hold on. I hope you did not think that we were just going to skate by that and just let that go without really talking about it. Did you really think that was about to happen? No.
No, because this is let's talk about it.
Listen. Oh, my God. Did you really say that and just drove away? Didn't he give the brother a chance?
No, I just drove away.
How old were you? Subliminal, how old were you?
I was 18, 19. I was under 20.
Oof. Under 20. Oh,
you know,
my God.
We do crazy things when we're young. We do things when we're young.
Wow.
Let's just say my friends never set me up on a blind date anymore.
You probably gave them a good tongue lashing, right?
Oh, I did. I gave her one. I don't. We stayed friends for about a good 2 hours after that.
My goodness.
I blame the friend on that one. Honestly, I blame the friend on that one because I know you don't. Okay, you don't set up people who you. I mean, if y'all are friends, she would know whether you like.
And that was my whole point with her. I was like, I don't date outside my race. Well, you're never gonna find love if you keep looking in your own race. No, that's you who's not gonna find love in your own race.
Wow.
I love my race.
Okay, well, your love life is not her business. So I mean,
but hold on. What did she do it as a joke?
No, she was serious.
She was dead serious?
No, she was dead serious.
That was messed up.
Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. I was still processing it in my head for a second. Okay, what piece did you bring for us tonight?
Okay, so I was actually challenged to stretch my pen on this one. Y'all know who my mate is. He does these things from time to time. So I'm stretching my pen, and I wanted to base it off of the story that I gave you.
Okay.
So my title is Love Is.
All right.
This chemical imbalance of darkness has spread into my subconscious, oozing out of my pores. Why am I so in love? For a moment I hate you, but can't stand to be without you. What's this complex analogy doing to my anatomy? This feeling of anxiety, when you are not near me causes my heart to spread this dark reality. I love you. I hate you. Love is a gift. I accept it. Love is a need. I'm yearning for it. These constant misconceptions of preamplified perceptions bring out my aggression, but I am in love. Love is an adventure. I dare it. Love is a mystery. I unfold it. Compromising my normal learning from my abnormal. Coexisting in this reality, reaching to understand this toxic anomaly, because I am in love. Love is a puzzle. I solve it. Love can be a struggle. I'm facing it. Knowing that love can make you feel bipolar, dysfunctional, irrational, but outright irreplaceable. Love is beautiful. I praise it. Love is an opportunity. I take it. Yes, I am in love. Knowing that love can hide a multitude of faults, misconceptions, attention, abundance of emotions, but outright irresistible. Love is a mission. I am to feel it. Love is not a game. And that's my piece.
Wow. Love is. Love is. I love that piece.
Thank you.
I love romance pieces. I love writing romance, love pieces. And I like that title. Love is. Okay. Thank you for inspiration.
Thank you.
That was a beautiful piece. Murder, She Wrote.
She on mute?
Murder, She Wrote, you muted?
Yes, I was. I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on the whole blind date thing. Like, I'm really trying to get past that right now. Not because of the whole he was white and you left thing, but I would have left too, but I would have done more than cuss her out. Like, what the? Anyway, that poem was really, really good, and it's true. Love is what love is. And I just want to say to you that the first time I heard you and Aziz spit together, I was like, oh my God. And I knew, first of all, it don't matter. You ain't going to go for no white guy or nothing because you got your chocolate right there. Second of all, I don't think it would matter what color he was because y'all are like, I told y'all, y'all are like y'all are like my, I want to be that one day kind of thing. So, like, it wouldn't matter. And then thirdly, I'm sitting here like, I know she's not talking about another man on this show. He's going to call up here in a second, and he's gonna have some things to say.
I was waiting for it.
He said
waiting for it.
Something. I know. He said something. I can't remember what he said, but he said he.
Oh, I remember. I remember. It was the men panel, and she asked for real 5 things. I don't know, it's 5 things a woman shouldn't do, and Forreal got stuck on maybe 3. Yeah. And Aziz was like,
he did 4.
He did 4. He got stuck with the 5th one. And Aziz was like, yeah, never mess with another Robinson. That part.
Oh my God.
Yes.
No,
yes.
like,
But and because he's not here, I'm going to say this. He immediately called me after that show and said, you do realize I was the only one that was not laughing?
I noticed.
I was. Did you notice I was not out? Because all of y'all were laughing at that. I was the only one who was not laughing.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, yes, love. I noticed. Yes.
That's my brother. That's really my brother
oh,
too.
Like he's serious.
Real
serious. Like
real serious. Yeah.
You know,
that's my brother J. Rob.
Mhm.
That's
but
my
subliminal.
baby. He's just something else.
That is.
Yes.
That is. Oh my gosh, J. Rob Aziz. Speaking of J. Rob, thank you, Black Pearl. The funeral is actually tomorrow. The wake was today. Thank you, Black Pearl. So, but we're gonna send you on over to the VIP lounge. Thank you for that beautiful piece and your response to the to the topic. Aziz gonna hear this playback and he's gonna be like, he's gonna say, my queen.
Oh God, yes, he will. Okay, bye.
You getting in trouble?
Hush, murder.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, subliminal. We'll send you on over to the VIP. Chill out, kick around, grab you some champagne, and finish enjoying the rest of the show. All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Subliminal. Last but not least, the one, the only, Black Pearl.
Hello.
Hey, Black Pearl, how you doing?
Sleepy.
Okay, all right. But you've been rocking out with us.
Yeah. I have to get up early and go to work, and y'all be talking.
Black Pearl?
Yes.
What's the name of this show?
All of y'all shows must be called Let's Talk About It.
No. Just this one. Let's talk about it. How you doing, love? You doing all right, though?
He's talking about a Hurt Locker.
No, I mean all of them.
All of them?
Everybody talks a long time, and I be waiting. I be tired.
That's because Black Pearl. All you gotta do is press 1. You ain't press 1
till I got home.
Oh, so you was out and about. You was out running the streets.
But I was listening. I'm being supportive.
Yes, you are, and we love you for that. Make no doubt about it. Now, since you have been listening, you've heard everybody. I mean, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
What is your thought on the topic?
Well, hi, Murder. How are you?
Hi. Quiet. I got my head laid down like I'm in trouble because I want to laugh so hard, but I'm just trying to be good right now.
I have biracial grandchildren.
Okay.
My son's wife is from El Salvador, and I also have biracial nieces and nephews, and a sister who is part Caucasian. So that the fact of people having interracial relationships is not an issue for me. I personally have never had a mate outside of my own race. Being from Chicago, which is a very segregated city, growing up in my neighborhood, you really didn't see other races other than your teacher and probably the person who owned the store in our neighborhood. So there wasn't a lot of people in your area that were of other races. Until I moved out of that state, I really didn't interact with a lot of other races.
Gotcha.
So, but I'm not discriminative against other people.
I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Murder, She Wrote, what are your thoughts?
Well, I can attest to the fact that she's not discriminative towards other people because she's the sweetest person that I know, one of them. She's always texting me and checking on me and stuff like that. So, and I've also found that I didn't realize the North, like I always was told the South was bad as far as racism, and I know the South is, but I never really dealt with it until I was up north, like in Indiana. It's really bad. And the other thing I wanted to say is your grandchild that is, you said half black and half the mom's from El Salvador?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's probably one of the most beautiful kids ever. Like that combination together, I know makes a beautiful baby.
They are quite handsome, thank you.
I am quite sure.
Absolutely. Now, Black Pearl, thank you so much for your perspective on that piece, and you are one of the most sweetest persons that we know. So I agree with what Murda said. You probably don't have a discriminatory bone in your body. But now, what piece did you bring for us?
I actually have a very short piece, Fan, but I wanted to address something that you said earlier about when you went to the doctor and the way that you were addressed in speaking and stuff. Believe it or not, I deal with that a lot, and mostly because I talk loud. Because people don't realize that I'm very dark-skinned and I talk loud, so they assume that I am very ghetto, which is not necessarily the truth. I'm quite bougie, as most people would say it. I come from a very large family. My mom had 9 children, and I have 40-some nieces and nephews, 40-some great nieces and nephews, and 20-plus great-great. So you put all those people together in one place, everybody's screaming to talk.
Everybody's screaming, yep.
And so in our household, it's normal voice tones for us. And unless people bring it to your attention, you're speaking loudly, you're not really even aware that you are. And because of that, I have a big voice. And so people get this impression that I'm ghetto and I'm loud and all of that. And I wrote a poem that's called Hollywood because that's what my niece started calling me, because she says people just think you ghetto and they don't realize that you just all Hollywood all over the place because of the way that I carry myself. And I'm far from being ignorant.
I happen to like that.
Wow. Nice.
But you really do have to show people that, Murders. And when I have to deal with people on a business level, it does take them to a whole nother place of respect with me.
It does, and being loud does not mean you're stupid. It means you have a voice.
Right.
It means you will be heard. And it means that you're strong. You're a strong woman because you're gonna be heard and you're gonna make somebody hear your voice, whether they want to or not. I'm like that too. My daddy said he always knows when I'm doing a radio show because he could hear everything downstairs because I do rapping and everything else.
I know that's
said, I'm
right.
sure, because we get hyped, we get very excited. As far as poetry goes, I get loud. And any other time I want to talk, you're going to hear me. Because half the time I gotta fight to be heard anyway. So I get what you're saying about your voice being loud. And I understand that people think that loud black women are ghetto. Sometimes that is the case, but most times it is not.
True.
Just because you're loud. Now, the ones that can't speak.
Now, before we lose before we lose time.
Oh,
Classy
yeah.
Poet, I'm not Classy Poet, but Black Pearl. Because y'all always so together. Y'all always together. Classy Poet and Black Pearl, sisters.
That's
But
my sister.
I do want to. I know it is. I do want to hear your piece because I don't want you to get cut off in the middle of your piece. So please.
My piece is called Forbidden Fruit, and it is in reference to the topic. There's a guy in my group named Kenneth Carroll that I write with on occasions, and he's a Caucasian guy who writes about interracial relationships all the time. So it's
very familiar with his work.
It's a poem that I wrote to Kenneth Carroll when he first came into my group because nobody knew that he was white. They actually thought he was black. But it's called Forbidden Fruit. They say that I am the forbidden fruit. I say it's you and your fancy cars and nice suit. You think my skin is exotic and you want to taste the sweet juices of me. I look at those beautiful hazel eyes and get lost, you see. You like my kinky hair and cornrows. Let me feel the softness of those golden locks or how they flow. So you want to find out all about me, but have you piqued my interest to see? So when you get a little time that's free, come let me give you a part of me. Let's get to know each other, and maybe in the Garden of Eden, our own forbidden fruits is what we will be breeding. In peace.
Yes. Forbidden fruit. I love that piece. It's a very nice piece. Very, very nice piece. Made me want to just take a bite.
Oh, Lord.
Murder, She Wrote, what do you think about that piece?
Well, just by the title, Forbidden Fruit, I'm intrigued, and I love it. And that piece was hot. It was really hot, but I can definitely relate.
Absolutely. Black Pearl, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out with us as long as you have. Now, before the club gets shut down, I'm going to send you on over there. I'm not going to give you a glass of champagne. I'm not going to give you a beer. I'm not going to give you wine. I'm going to give you a virgin pina colada or a virgin daiquiri with no alcohol. I know you don't drink.
Thank you for respecting it.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Black Pearl with that phenomenal piece and her perspective. Murder, She Wrote, we have come to the end of the show. We have 3 minutes left of the show. I know. So I wish we had more time. But I want to defer to you to give you the last thoughts before I speak.
First of all, I want to thank you for asking me to hang out with you tonight. You know I love being on with you. And this topic, oh my God, this is like my favorite topic in the world. I think I might follow it up on our show too. But thank you.
That'd be
thank
great.
you everyone for listening, and thank you for having me on the show.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure. Thank you for agreeing to stay on with me. I figure I needed a different viewpoint, the one that I don't have, which is being of another race and dating another race. So, that kind of sounded weird. Y'all know what I mean. Join us tomorrow night for Black Men Talk. Aziz, pulmonologist Robinson, Van Meadows, Poetic, and my brother J. Rob, the wise son. He may or may not be there. As we have said that the funeral is tomorrow. Our prayers and our thoughts are with him and his family at this time. Please make sure you say a prayer for him tonight. And then,
definitely.
Of course, shout out to our illustrious CEO Forrealdapoet for giving us this platform to be able to do shows like this. It's okay for us to be transparent. It's okay for us to take our socks off and let our hair down, despite what David Mott may say. So, with that, in closing, I say good night. Thank you all, because this show would not be a show without you. One love, one mic. Take your socks off. baby, baby.
One love, one life.
What's up? This is your girl, Benita Applebaum, and you are listening to Epiphany Radio.
Sometimes you feel insecure. Trust me, babe, I understand. Even with no manicure, just know that I still hold your hand.